Gonna unmute my microphone, unmute the desktop. Welcome to Absolute 20. I'm Rogar, your humble dungeon master. These are my colorful, talented people. I don't want to keep calling you talented talents. I'll find it different. Yeah, 2 nights in a row. It's weird, okay? I normally don't call people talents. My actors? You guys want to be actors? My talented actors. We're just using a gender neutral term of actors. But yes,
I'm the people.
You guys, last time we left off, it's so weird. I have to say real quick that whenever Sky does this, like the D&D pings, I don't get pinged. When you guys, well, that's because the last time Sky did it was February 11th. Sky, I'm gonna have to kick your ass.
I think that might be what.
Oh, that explains so much of why I've never got pings anymore. But yes, so our heroes adventured, met each other at a local guild hall to seek employment to, earn some extra coins here and there. They ventured off, reaching this lovely home. While exploring this home, a few things, went bumping around. Nothing truly really bad happened except for, them all seeing themselves hung on a mirrored image of a window.
It's another Friday night.
Yeah, just another Friday, increasing their stress score by 1.
Shit, forgot about that.
Yeah, don't forget about that. And then they just continued to travel around, eventually coming into the kitchen where Kaiser decided to eat a pastry that had fingers inside of it. 2 fingers. Our party members, weirdly enough, after the finger hit the floor, they were like, oh my god, let's keep that.
Yeah,
and they were very happy about it.
Hey, don't say we. Don't include me in this.
Okay. After
you
that,
have 2 heads.
They did find the planchette, communed with a spirit. Yep, there she is. Right on time. Yeah, it's always good to have extra rations, Benji. But our heroes made venture towards the kitchen to evict a current tenant of the building. You guys did not know that you were going to be eviction people, but you are now. As you 3 walk into this room, you guys can place your tokens wherever you want them inside of this room. The doors slam shut, barring the entrance for your 2 allies to come.
Can I not kick them down?
Go ahead and roll an athletics check.
Wait. Oh, god damn it. This door.
Wait, we were all in the kitchen the last time, or is this a little bit of a...
We had to fix it.
Okay, we had to fix it. Okay.
No.
A 12?
Again.
Okay.
That will work. It's always been a 10, unless it's now reinforced with ghosty magic thing.
You're going to take 4 points of damage as your foot crashes into the door, and you feel your toe hurt very bad as you stub it. Seems maybe this isn't the best time to mess around, because most of these doors, I think it was this door right here, Kaiser, you remember you kicked off, like you destroyed this door. It is back now and resealed.
Hey, we don't have to pay any more money for it.
No damages! Thank you, ghosts!
Yeah, I'm sure that's the ghost idea. They're like, yeah.
I'm just gonna charisma roll my way through these ghosts.
Okay, yeah. Um,
Oh, very easily.
Right. So we're here to expel the chimney witch, right?
yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right then. Can I go over to the chimney and inspect it?
Yeah,
I don't. Oh, hello.
Is this the chimney?
that is the chimney that is connected to the oven.
Okay. So what should I roll or
I guess roll a religion check real quick.
religion? Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay, an 11. Okay, 13.
a 13. So, as you step closer, you do feel the presence of a spirit inside here. Um, as you get close enough, you hear some rattling, and from the chimney, just rattling down. It sounds almost sounds like bones, as when it hits the bottom of the fireplace slash oven, you just see a skeleton that is currently missing two fingers.
There we go. We found our culprit here for the fingers.
Wait, are they
Maybe-
human fingers?
The body does appear to be possibly humanoid.
Oh, it's
Hey
like a
man, we
giant
found your
puzzle.
fingers.
Is there any way we can commune to this ghost?
Uh, to your knowledge, you don't really know. If you want, you could look into your book.
Oh right. Could I look into my book and maybe see if my unknown god has anything to say?
Yeah. As you open up your book, I mean, both of the people are standing right next to you. This book is blank, you guys. As Fight is like flipping through the pages, each page is just blank. But it looks like as if he is reading something. So, as you flip through your book, you eventually find a page. It talks about using like your channel divinity. That is one way that you could forcefully make the ghost reveal itself. But other than that, somehow appeasing the ghost is the other only way that you're going to be able to get this ghost to show itself. And you know you won't be able to evict the ghost unless you can see the
I have to
ghost.
show itself. Right. And to evict it, I'd also need to use channel divinity.
That's one way. You do realize as you read further, just physically destroying the spirit will also evict it.
Oh.
Yeah, like beating the shit out of a ghost.
Hmm.
You have two options. You have two options for each way.
Okay. Well, I like to relay this to the rest of the cost. So you two, we have two ways of drawing this ghost out. I either cast Channel Divinity again, which will require me to take a short rest for an hour or so, or we can try and appease this ghost to make it show itself and beat the shit out of it.
Hmm. Interesting.
What a holy man. Beat the shit out of it.
Now, I think a way to forcefully get it out or to make it show itself by appeasing it is to possibly use those fingers we found and put it on the skeleton to make the skeleton complete once more.
Ooh.
Wait, I only have half a finger.
Yeah,
Who has the other finger?
you do remember that Hanar has the other finger.
Motherfucker.
Ah. Hmm. A little bit of a roadblock there.
Well, then I'd like to call out to the ghost in an attempt to get it to open the doors. If you'd like the remaining fingers back, open this door so we can get the rest of them. They're right in the living room.
Sure, go ahead and roll me a persuasion check. Try to persuade this ghost.
Wait, I got this. I think.
Oh shit! Okay, 17.
17. Yeah. What do you got? What are you saying? Ye faithless. How are you appeasing this ghost?
Kaiser or me?
Kaiser. Since Kaiser wants to roll, Kaiser, go ahead and explain what you say to this ghost to try to appease it.
Oh. Hey man, uh, we'll give you your fingers back, but we need a favor. A friend of ours is in another room, and to get your finger back, we need you to open the doors. So if you can do that for us, that'd be great.
Another door opens up.
It worked.
Here's love.
Yeah. So oddly enough, it's not the door that you guys are by. As you guys say these things, it falls on deaf ears.
Oh.
But another pastry appears. This one with the letter U on it. It's a little
Guthner?
it's a little Danish.
Ooh.
With
Instead of biting into it, why don't you
Break
crack
it
it
open.
open for us?
Yes, I was just thinking that. Yeah, I'll grab the pastry. I'm gonna tear it in half.
Okay. As you tear it in half, what you thought was like cheese flakes, is definitely not cheese flakes. They are just a shit ton of fingernails.
Huh.
Like, 30 plus fingernails. Like whole fingernails.
Interesting.
This is an interesting ghost. Never seen one that had a finger fetish before.
You've encountered others?
Possibly. Who's to say?
You?
Who's to say? Oh.
Not a door.
Should we check the doors and see if they opened?
Yeah, you guys are more than welcome to do that.
I'll
Fight,
check this door right
as
here.
you step away, since you moved your character first,
Oh no.
yes, this creature is going to take an attack of opportunity as it's going to reveal itself.
What? The chimney witch?
Yeah, the chimney witch.
You bitch!
Can't even see it.
Yeah, I'll bring her out in a
You
second.
barely see it.
Yeah, I'll pull her out. Does a 15 plus 4 hit your armor class?
So 19.
Yeah, 19.
You are so crude to even ask me that question. Yes, of course that hits me.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone has an AC of 19 at this level.
Yeah, I don't think so either now that I'm doing the math. So you are going to take not a lot of damage. 5 plus 2 plus 1. So 8 points of necrotic damage.
Fucking hell. So you don't take a lot of damage, you take 20 plus 19 plus 34.
That's not a lot. But I do need a DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
Ah, shit. Oh, thank okay. Made it.
Yes. As this creature's hands, like, as you begin to walk away, her claws dig into, like, your ribs and attempt to, like, rip the life out of you. You feel like if you wouldn't have passed that check, things wouldn't have been looking so good. But I will get you all to make sure you have your character token selected and then roll initiative.
So we click our character and then
Yeah, you click your little token on the
roll.
screen and then switch to roll.
Well, that's fucking great. I rolled a 3.
Still higher than me.
Oh
I
my
have a
god, you got a
plus.
2.
I got.
Wait, you got a plus
Wait.
2. You rolled a nat 1?
Yep.
Oh my
Oh, what
days,
the?
my
Jupiter? Spirits of the divine, are you here?
Anar?
Wait, why is Uthnir up here twice?
Oh, Jupiter's muted in chat in the VC.
Oh, Jupiter, welcome in, welcome in.
My alarm didn't go off.
It's okay. Wait,
He's in another room.
So I don't see this. I think the 17 was from something else. I don't know. But Kaiser, so yeah, you'll have to click your character token and then I'll save you. Ba-doop. And then roll initiative by going back to D&D Beyond and clicking the initiative button.
Wait, initiative and skills, right?
Initiative is it might be in skills. I don't know. Are you on your phone or
It's
something?
right next to the armor class.
Yeah. A 9. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and descending order. Oh! Okay. The ghost got a surprise round.
Nat 20?
Didn't get a nat 20, just got a 16. As it will
Jesus.
step out. And it will go to attack Uthnir. Oh, actually, if I remember something correctly, let me pull up something, because we need to resolve something really quickly, because somebody did a no-no.
Oh, what?
A no-no. And I think it's
Crazy.
Uthnir.
Oh
I'm going to get a
Oh,
little tap on the
yeah.
wrist.
Yeah. Oh shit. I rolled a nat 1. That's right.
Yeah,
Oh,
Uthnir.
right. They get. Oh.
I'm gonna
Wait,
need you to
so
roll
there
something.
are they gonna get attacked or does their turn just
Wait.
get skipped?
I have to remember.
Immediately after you make an attack roll, an ability check or a saving throw.
Yeah. An initiative is an ability check in a sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
So just roll me a 1d6.
Oh. Okay, here we go. Oh no.
What
Juicy.
was it?
It's 6. I got 6.
Oh wow! That's crazy.
Yeah, we're starting this. We're starting this
You
off right
can
away.
Re-roll your initiative check.
Woo!
Yes.
Nice.
As a serpent's voice fills your mind, saying, "Ah, my precious. Looks like you're a little bit in of a bind. I will help you out the best that I can. Okay, well, helped you better than that, bitch." But that does bump you above 5 now.
Yeah.
Damn, imagine this god is trying to
What?
help you and you just rolled 1 better. Because I'm 100% sure Uthnir's dex modifier is way better than yours since you have a +0 to initiative.
My dex is 11 plus 0, yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That's
14
crazy.
plus 2.
Well, it still
Super
doesn't
nice.
change the effects of this specter going to attack you.
Yeah.
A 14 plus 4, I think I said? Yes, a 14 plus 4 is an 18. Which,
Yeah. Yeah.
Against 2, sorry?
Yep, this is against...
Oh.
Ooh, okay, you're going to take some damage. You're going to take 15 points of necrotic damage.
Man, it's a good thing I'm resistant.
Oh,
Ow.
if you're resistant, then you're only going to take 7.
Wait a minute. Am I resistant to magic?
You mean necrotic?
Yeah.
I don't know, are you? I don't think so.
Where do you check that stuff?
Right next to your armor class, you'll see defenses. It'll be right in there.
Darn. Resistance, immunities, and vulnerabilities.
Yeah, I should be the only one immune
Yeah,
or resistant right now.
Yeah. But I do need a DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
Yeah, sure. There we go. 14.
14
Or
you
no,
pass.
13.
Oh yeah, true. It is -1. I do be forgetting that you guys should all have a -1. It's so hard to remember stress scores. But yes, that's the end of this creature's turns. Hanar, it is your turn. You just watched as you were magically whisked here from the plains. You watch as these claws go right into Uthnir's head. As it looks like this being is trying to murder Uthnir.
You know, just a typical Saturday. Typical Saturday evening. Okay. Ugh. Oh, what do I have? And there's a table in the center of the room.
It is
that
destroyed, so you could walk
is
over. It's just a
destroyed?
little bit of difficult terrain, which doesn't really do anything in the small ass room.
Okay, just checking. Good to know. So it is a small, cramped room, and Hanar is going to avoid using a bow and arrow. I don't think that would work to cramped, tight spaces. Alright. I'm going to make movement. We are going to move.
Perfect.
Oh, and let's see. Have spells. Hold on. I'm gonna cast the Hunter's Mark on this specter
Okay.
lady.
Yes, you have marked her as your prey. Oh, it's so big on them.
90 feet? Holy crap.
Yeah, that is just a bonus action. So yeah, you still have an action.
And we have... using hand axe, seeing if it hits 15.
A 15 with your -1 will still hit.
Oh, thank God. Now roll the damage.
3 slashing. And then if you go to back to your spells and then now click Hunter's Mark, we'll actually let the die roll.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Double click. There we go.
4. Okay. As your weapon sinks into this being, you feel as if your physical hit does not hurt it as much. But then the magical force of your Hunter's Mark goes through fully.
Oh, great. Just lovely.
Yes. As it, you might say, it's resistant to physical attacks.
Yeah.
Okay. At least we had someone test that out. That's good.
Yeah. Your barbarian would not have done good here, so this is perfectly fine.
I am the guinea pig. I tested out. Don't worry.
Yes. Any bonus act? Well, you bonus acted already. Anything else you would like to do? I don't think there's really anything you can do.
Yeah, no, that's good. That is Hanar's is good and done.
All right, Kaiser, you are up. The floor is yours.
Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
Can I use Channel Divinity for, like, infusion magic? Like, infusing it into my attack?
Uh, you are an Oath of the Crown, so to my knowledge, I have to remember what your channel divinity is. So your channel divinity, you have two options. So as a bonus action, each creature of your choice needs to make a Wisdom saving throw, or it cannot move 30 feet away from you, or you can choose to grant another creature within 30 feet of you 1d6 plus 3 hit points if it has no more than half of its hit points, which I think everyone is above half. So right now your channel divinity does not seem to help.
Damn. It's immune to physical. All I have is physical.
Now I will
Okay, you could-
say, because you're brand new to this game, you're a paladin. Paladins are experts at slaying ghosts. So what you can do is you can make an attack. If your attack hits, it's something called a divine smite. Since you only have first level spell slots, you would expend. So you would click the first level spell slot, and then you would roll an additional 3d8 extra damage of radiant on top of what your regular attack is.
Ooh. Okay. I have to pick carefully. I'll use the whip.
All right. Oddly enough, because this room is so small, you are within range. So for the whip, you're gonna have to click the button before it or next to it. It's probably like a +2, +3, +4, +5.
+6, +7, +8, +9, +10.
I hope not.
Ignore that first one.
A 14 with a -1 will still hit. So yeah. Now you can click the number next to it. As it deals 6 damage, it is reduced to 3. Do you wish to Divine Smite?
Yes.
All right. In the corner, I don't know if this works for you guys. You'll see the little dice button. If you click that and you click 3d8, you click the little d8 button 3 times, and you should be able to hit roll. It might send it. If not, I can still see it.
Wait, did I press D8?
Yeah, so you click the dice, you'll go up 1, 2, 3, click it 3 times, and then hit roll. Oh, or yeah, that works even better this way. I forgot you guys have access to that. So let me pull this up just to make sure. Okay, so yeah, as you hit this, you notice this damage does get dealt in full, as this creature is barely holding its form together. Any bonus actions you might want to try? Which I think for you, there's not a lot. Yeah, you have just Compelled Duel.
Yeah, that's all I have.
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense to do that. So if you want, you can end your turn.
Oh yeah, I end my turn.
All right, Uthnier.
Yes. After getting that nasty hit, I'm going to sort of outstretch my hand, and flames will start to dance around this spirit as I cast Sacred Flame.
Okay, wow. It's a dex save.
Yeah, it's a dex save.
13.
Haha, my save is 14.
All right.
So that's 3 radiant.
As you do 3 radiant damage, this being of... It doesn't seem malevolent. In a sense. the ghost itself now slowly beginning to take shape. It looks like it kind of wants this, as it is approaching death's door very fast. Some might say it's on the porch. Anything else on your turn?
Uh, yeah, for my bonus action, my body will start to like give off like this faint purplish light as I use healing light on myself,
Oh,
and I'm gonna just use 1d6 to heal.
all right, go for it. Two.
Yeah.
Perfect. And with that, you end your turn.
Yeah.
All right, fine. I'll say this magic that Uthnir just cast, while it doesn't seem exactly familiar, it does radiate something that you're able to do. Well, I don't know right now if you have the spell like prepared, but you know clerics can use magic like this.
Sorry, repeat that again? I had my roommate in the room talking to me.
Crazy. So the magic that Uthnir just cast, while different from yours, like color-wise, you still register as a like cleric-based spell.
Okay.
Yeah, just gives you a little insight. But this
Yeah.
being looks extremely hurt, and it is your turn.
I'd like to cast Toll the Dead, please.
All right, you may roll your Toll the Dead.
Do I have to? It's Wisdom 13 to hit, so I roll Wisdom.
No,
right?
I will roll a save. Got a 3. So you may
Okay, so
roll
most-
your damage.
Is
And
the
it'll
target
be-
missing any of its health points? Yes, it is.
It is.
Six damage.
As your toll goes off, I can't talk. This creature just seems to shrug it off, as you've now noticed this creature is immune to necrotic damage.
What?
Mm.
This fucking bitch.
I mean, it deals necrotic damage, so
Man, real glad it didn't go.
I mean,
with
just
the
because I deal
spell.
physical damage doesn't mean I'm resistant to physical damage.
That is true.
it's a ghost.
Okay. Well, that was my action. Can I bonus action a spell or no?
It was only a cantrip that you use, so if you have a bonus action spell, you should be able to cast it.
How do I know which one of my spells are bonus actions?
If you go to spells, you'll notice it either shows 1A, 1BA. 1BAs are your bonus actions.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah,
So
it
your
looks-
only one should be healing word.
And you have a misty step given to you by your dark gift,
Right.
which doesn't
Then-
seem so helpful right now.
Right.
Maybe the healing does, but
Then I'd like to use a healing word at first level on Kaiser.
okay. Go ahead and roll that. Okay, yeah, you have fully healed Kaiser. Kaiser, you gain back 7 hit points, but it maxes you back out to 25.
Okay. Least I can do.
Yeah.
And I'll end turn, and also I think I need to step away for like 5-10 minutes.
Okay.
My roommate got into a car accident and they need help figuring out how to get the dash cam footage.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
Take your
I
time.
hope they're okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're okay. It's just like they kind of like just collided into each other and they're like trying to blame each other now. So they're like, I don't know how to get this app working. So let me just
Yeah.
go help them with that, and I'll be like back in like 5 or 10.
Yeah.
Yep.
Uthnir, these hands reach out for you. A 13 plus 3. Oh no, it's plus 4. That's right. So 17's probably going to hit.
Yeah. The 13 was gonna hit.
Oh, true. As you're going to take 11 points, rounded down to 5 necrotic, and I need a DC 10 Constitution saving throw.
Man,
Finally!
That's 4.
I was really like, I need someone to fail one of these so I can show this off. As you are hit by this, you feel as part of your body is ripped out. I need you to deduct 5 hit points from your max.
Oh, okay.
And if you need help figuring that out, just let me know.
I got it. Okay.
Yeah, this
Note,
is...
note to self: don't get touched.
It's almost dead.
Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, Uthner doesn't look like, they really took a lot of damage now.
It is true.
Yeah, it kind of balances out in the end. But Tanar, it is your turn. This thing looks like it will not survive a good hit from you.
Lord, I hope.
Just got a hit.
Yeah. So in order for the hunter's mark to go off, I have to use an actual physical attack, right?
Let me look.
From my understanding, from how I'm looking at it.
So yeah, it has to be a physical. It's not like hex.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. So
Then we shall...
any physical, even a punch.
No, we're sticking with the hand axe. Oh, that's sad.
Oh yeah, a 7 is going to completely miss. Now I will say, hand axes are light, and you now have a bonus action. If you would like, you could 2-weapon fight and swing with your sickle.
I'll do that. I'll take that. I'll totally agree to that. Oh no!
Oh,
Uh-oh.
do you have a nat 1 trigger? Oh, you do have a nat 1 trigger.
So who's losing their arm?
Let's see. So immediately after you make an attack roll or saving throw your magic exerts danger those. The next time. Oh.
Oh.
Okay, this isn't that bad.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, the next time, then Kaiser. This will affect you. It could be positive, it could be negative. But, is there any movement from you?
What?
Oh, not Uthnir, goddammit, I was looking further down. Hanar.
I was like, are you sure you're talking to the right person?
Yeah, I jumped the characters. Okay, I do this all the time. Especially with Jay.
All the time
wow.
with me.
Wow.
Yes, Hanar, anything else on your turn?
No. Except for praying.
Yeah, Kaiser, it is your turn. You can attempt to make an attack if you so wish.
I am so tempted to attack Hanar if this hits me.
Nah.
I swear to God. You just joined in mid-battle and is gonna hit me.
No, please.
Good thing it doesn't hurt.
Let's see. Since the whip worked before, I'm gonna use the whip again.
Okay. Go ahead and...
If this does not kill, that is a stupid decision.
A 24. Go ahead, Hanar, and roll a 1d4. No matter what you're going to hit. But let's just see what Hanar would have done.
1d4, you say?
Yeah.
I just want to warn you, you're within range.
Ooh.
Yeah. So a 2, since the number is even, it increases. Kaiser, as your whip goes out, you notice Hanar's shadow kind of like guides the whip to help you strike the creature. You can go ahead and roll damage.
3 times again, right?
Just roll the base damage really quickly because you might do enough to kill without having to burn. Okay, yeah, no, never mind. You'll need to burn. So if you're gonna, if you just want to burn it, burn a first level spell slot, you can just go ahead and. How do you kill this thing? Because it only had 1 hit point after that.
Wait, where's my spell slot again?
It should be on the second page where it says actions, spells. Click it and then burn 1.
Okay. Is that enough?
Well, you didn't have to roll that one yet. You definitely killed it with the whip with the 4. With you, since you're burning a spell slot, it'll do 3d8. It only had 1 hit point. Yeah. So, what does your divine smite look like when it kills this spirit?
I'm gonna pretend to know what you mean.
Like, describe how you kill it with your whole. No, it's not really whole. Your magic.
I was not prepared for this.
Welcome to D&D. A lot of describing.
I didn't know that you have to actually describe it, how you kill something.
Yeah. I mean, for flavor, I could give you an example. Like, as your whip strikes, I don't know if you're like a holy person, but radiant is typically like light, so white or yellow or pink, or maybe in your case red. You could say it kind of like bursts out and destroys it from like inside out, since it is holy damage in a sense.
Oh, so I can be creative with how I kill it.
Yeah, as long as you include your divine smite.
So, when I use the whip, it wraps around this being, and the divine smite just activates on its own. And kills it.
Perfect. As you guys, go ahead.
No, I need to be more creative. I'm gonna think about it now.
Yeah. Hey, look, it's a learning process. As you guys successfully slay this beast, all of you kind of like, the world kind of like slows down for a split second. All of your eyes get extremely heavy, and everyone but Hanar, you all drop to the ground. Yes.
So are we put to sleep?
Yes, this is an effects of being put to sleep.
Does that still work on me? Because I have aspect of the moon.
Oh, you do have aspect of the moon. So I guess no. You'll stay awake too.
Cool.
Yeah, so you feel the magic surround you, and then your tome kind of shunts it away as Kaiser and Fide just drop unconscious. As you two, Hanar and Uthnir, look at each other, each of you hear a different voice in your head. Hanar, this voice is extremely familiar to you. It is beckoning you to come back to the parlor. You would recognize this voice as your wife.
Oh, Lord.
Yes. And Uthnir, you also recognize this voice. This voice is the voice of your patron, the more the light patron.
Okay.
Because I won't try to reveal people's stories really quickly. But yes, as you guys blink though, both Kaiser and Fide's bodies disappear.
Oh, you know, like,
Huh.
no need to worry about them.
Oh, well, that's concerning.
What do you mean? I helped you kill that thing.
You're just asleep right now. Enjoy your nap.
Wait, does this count as a long rest or a short rest?
You'll find out in a moment.
It counts as
Okay.
being knocked out.
Yeah, you are again.
Wait, I have a question actually
Yeah.
about the spell slots.
Mm-hmm.
What happens when I get like all of them lit up?
You'll no longer have magic to use.
Oh.
Yeah. So you
How does that? How do I
sleeping.
get rid of these? Oh,
Yeah. A long rest will restore your magic, unless you're a warlock, and then you just need a short rest to restore your magic.
Mhm.
okay. Get that.
Yeah. But both of you hear these words as I will. You hear the sound of a door open, and then another door open. And you two are free to roam as the spirits of this house could not force you to slumber due to your elven lineages and your spell book. Interesting.
Power to the spell book.
Yes,
Um,
as a holy man.
Yeah, oh god.
That's huh. Well, as soon as Hanar hears the voice of like his MIA wife, he's gonna quickly head to that room because like, what's up basically?
Yeah, you guys
He's
should.
been searching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
He
like
went off in
Hanar
a
is just
hurry.
like, gone, skedaddled. He is on a mission.
Where's the parlor?
Keep going down. And then immediate right when you hit the bottom. Or left.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yes. As you two return to this room, I'll take us out of initiative order. What the hell? You guys notice as the planchette is moving around, both of you feel this room get extremely chilly. And like the planchette, it keeps moving in the same pattern that is now spelling upstairs.
Yeah.
And that is all
Yeah.
that you gain.
Well, I suppose it wants us to go upstairs now.
Well, there's nothing else to do, and there's. Yep, we're listening to the board. We're heading upstairs.
Very nice. I'm so glad to hear that. As you guys begin to head upstairs, you know of one real way to get upstairs. As you guys remember, when you first walked in, there was a set of stairs that spiraled up. You would know
Yes.
that to be here in this first room. Now, it is up to you two how you wish to conduct this. Who's going to ascend the stairs first? as one of you is pretty fucked up right now.
Hanar should probably head up the stairs first.
Yeah, yeah.
Hanar will go first.
All right. So yeah, just stand right next to each other, and I'll just move you guys over to the right map.
Okay, I'm back
Wow.
now.
Welcome back. Oh, well, it's perfect, Fide. You're asleep right now.
I passed out? Oh god, everything's black on my end.
Well, you have to move your screen over. You'll eventually find yourself.
Where the fuck am I? How did I end up here?
Magic. Yes,
Did I get teleported away?
You did,
Yeah,
yeah.
you were put to sleep and teleported.
Mm-hmm.
As you guys ascend the stairs, once magic, not magic, like this mist kind of barred you, you have full access upstairs. So yes, you guys are free to move. Currently you guys see a wall. There we go. Now you see a whole entire hall. Up. Well, let's pause really quick. As for some odd reason, this wall did not register as a wall. Freehand.
Wall
Wall
is not wall.
there.
No wall.
It's crazy that I went through and tested this. Oh, it probably did appear as a wall, but because I can see all of the players' visions, it didn't look like it.
Oh.
Yeah. Could you guys see into that room?
No.
Oh.
I didn't see anything further there.
Okay.
I can't see that far anyways.
Okay, so yeah, it was just because your vision lined up with another player's vision.
Well,
But-
now it's doubly sure that it's a wall.
Yes. But yes, before you guys would recognize a door here, there's a door here, there's a door here, and it looks like the wall kind of, not the wall, looks like there's a bend in the hall. But yes, this is the second floor. Welcome.
I'm gonna get Hanar further in to allow you to walk in also.
Well, should we start checking rooms, or what do you think?
I will say, you guys hear light sounds behind this door.
I'll try the handle.
Yes. As you try the handle, this handle does give way and allows you to open it. As when you open this door and you presumably step in, you find dear Kaiser slumbering in a bed.
Oh, doesn't he look cozy?
Cozy, yes, but should probably wake him up.
Very true, very true.
The question, what type of method of waking him up?
Hmm.
Do you think he's ticklish?
Oh my god.
Maybe. I don't really know. The methods that my family used to wake each other up were unorthodox.
Understandable. My children would get a bit creative in their own ways.
This bitch did not just say a kiss would work.
If we tried this, I'm gonna pinch his nose close.
Oh my god. As you pinch,
Yeah, just murder.
as you pinch his nose close, Kaiser, you suddenly awaken. As it's just, you were under a
What do you mean?
light sleep.
I can breathe through my
You
mouth.
got it. I'll teach you how to whisper in the future, Fight.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
You're welcome, you're welcome. Yes, yeah, you do awaken, Kaiser, and, Uthnir is pinching your nose right now.
Ah, rise and shine.
I liked sleeping. I was listening to the voices in my head the whole time.
Oh, don't we all enjoy that sometimes? But we're still on a job.
Okay, since I'm awake, can I do stuff now?
Yeah. Yeah, you're freed.
Wait, where is it?
Oh,
God damn it.
so if you were in the kitchen, if you pull your screen over, you'll just find yourself pretty quickly. Your test is correct.
Okay, good.
So wait. God damn it, where is it?
Here, I can ping. I think it'll still show the ping, even though it's darkness. So if you're over here, you want to follow the ping this way. You know what? Hold on, wait. If I hit Control Z? No. Control Z. There.
What?
Oh, no. I think that just reset everything.
Hmm.
It's crazy. Yeah, you guys are relocked into the room. Oh, no. There you go.
We're trapped in.
I know that I have to find out. There's a way that you can ping that, like, if the DM pings, it'll pull everyone's attention there. But I don't. Oh wait, keyboard shortcuts. Yeah, I don't fucking know. I'll have to Google it. I don't know how to bring you to where you need to be. It's right here. Have you found it?
You can do it.
I'm pinging. I'm pinging. I don't
You
know how
can-
to ping to pull.
You could try zooming out if you're still having trouble.
Oh yeah, true. Let's see advanced keyboard shutouts. No. Transmogrify, what the fuck is that?
Okay, since I have gathered whispers, can I try to talk to them?
If you want to.
What?
I mean, gathered
Yes, I-
whispers. I mean, give me a quick second. Let's see what you can do. So, so pretty much gathered whispers. Yeah, you can attempt to talk to them. If there's a ghost nearby.
Damn, I should have used it when we were downstairs.
Yeah. But it's mostly
just
it mostly just helps you get the message cantrip. So you're able to send messages to people who are within 120 feet that you can see.
Oh, I have to see them. That's it.
Yeah.
I was about to use the message on fight so they can just bang the door. We'll come to you.
Yeah. Well, that would...
My guy's just big chillin'. Bing chilling.
Do you need to see what message? I don't think you do.
so
just
you have
need
to
to
know
point
you have to know the general location of the person.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, you just need to point in the direction.
Yeah.
Did anyone else hear that fucking big ass door slam?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's okay.
don't worry about it.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go with them and explore.
Okay.
Oh wait,
Oh,
actually,
you found yourself. That's even better.
what is Uthnir's health at?
It's 11 out of 16.
Yeah.
I just haven't healed myself yet.
And I use lay on hands pool.
Yeah. Yeah, you can expend 5 to heal.
Yeah, I'm gonna use 5.
Okay. Well, I'm going to test something out really quick. I'm going to hold shift and I'm going to click. Oh!
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
Hey, look at camera.
I figured it out, chat.
You're doing great.
But yeah, so yeah, you were able to expend 5 of your healing pool to go ahead and bump up boosting yourself to full. as I'll say this, ignore the baby. As you
What?
hear, as you you kind of open up your mind, you hear whispers, leading you up this hall. And then it kind of pings and it goes around this corner. You guys kind of watch as Kaiser just zones out and begins walking, and just follow the pings. Not that far. Yeah,
well,
yeah. We gotta wait for the player to come in. You guys are eventually gonna see another player, unless you take a weird, yeah. Just ignore the bodies. I have to return on
is it in here?
Yeah, you'd feel like it's at that door.
Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna kick down the door this time. I'm just gonna normally open it like a normal person.
Oh, finally a normal person.
Okay, yeah. As you do, the door does give way, and as you guys see, yes, Fight is currently sitting on the bed, flipping through their book.
Hello. As I noticed him walk into the room, I slammed my book, put it back in its satchel. Apologies for that. Apparently, I've now caught up on what's happened since I've fallen asleep. Now, let's go find what else is on this floor.
I will say, as you guys, your biological clocks are telling you that you are sleepy. You guys left in the morning. It took you about 8 hours to get here. So it's getting roughly into the afternoon. Maybe it seems safe right now. Maybe a nap is required, and by a nap I mean, for some of you, a long rest. You know that you were paid for 10 days, so the people expected you to probably sleep here. Yeah, you are kind of paid to sleep.
Damn, imagine getting paid to sleep.
Yeah, but it's up to you where you guys want to sleep.
Can I go with Uthir back to the my room, the room I was in earlier?
If you want to lead Uthir
What?
back there, what?
What?
You want to continue with the weird breath play?
Oh, I want to take a long rest. The bed was there.
But why are you bringing Uthir?
I
need
don't
protection from
sleep.
Whatever. No, exactly. He's not gonna sleep. He's gonna stay awake. He's gonna guard my body while I sleep.
I mean, damn, that is kind of smart.
I'm the one with the. No, I'm not the one with the lowest health.
Yeah, no,
I'm
Five
one
looks.
of the people.
Yeah, Five looks a little beat up.
I could probably just healing word myself now.
You could, yeah. But you know that you are eventually going to start tapping into, pools of magic. It's up to you guys. If you want to keep pushing through, then by all means.
Oh, wait. I want to
Would
use
we
my lay
be-
on hands pull again.
Okay.
Would we be
Because
losing this opportunity to safely acquire rest?
As a DM, I cannot answer that.
As a DM, you're probing us to go to rest, though.
Wait, so Fight is what's your health at?
I'm at 19 out of 27.
Yeah,
19 out of 27.
And so I'm just missing
Here,
8
I'll
health, it's
use-
fine. It's okay, if we short rest, I'll be able to recover that through my hit die.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm gonna take a long rest.
Yeah, it's up to you guys if you wish a long rest or short rest. The group would have to decide unanimously on which to do.
Okay. I want to use my lay on hands pull and Fight, and then take a long rest so I get it back.
I guess that's one way. I mean, Five would also just get fully healed if
But-
they take a long rest.
Yeah, because if we all take a long rest and we're all healed.
Okay, fine. I'll go back to the room.
Get the fuck out of here, guys.
Uh,
Here, I need you. I request. No, not guidance.
What?
What's it called?
I don't know. It's gonna sound weird no matter what. Protection?
Yes, I require your presence as protection over my sleeping self.
If you want to fuck, just ask him.
Oh,
We're not doing that. Because somebody said, no, you can't do that.
Who knows? It may alleviate some stress.
Yeah, get
That's
rid
what I
of that.
wanted to do.
Get rid of that
The
negative
voice-
stress point.
The voice of the voice that has been controlling the doors is like, no, you can't do that.
I mean, it's up to if your characters want to all bang, then that's up to y'all. I was just saying the townsfolk probably not.
Oh, so as long as we're in town, I can do things, right?
Yeah, there's only one real town in this place, so yeah, it's mostly gonna be player and player. Don't know if the players are down for that though.
Okay.
I have a question
would
about
you like-
long rest.
Yeah,
If we take one, does that lower our stress score? Is that only on days that we don't do anything and then take a long rest?
since your stress score is at 1, a long rest would alleviate a stress score.
Ooh.
Okay.
So you
So-
would
That's-
rid your stress score if you all went to bed.
Okay.
Okay, I'm more inclined to do that now, actually.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, wait, I can get rid of some stress. Oh, fuck no. Hold on, hey, guys, it's time for bed.
All right, on the couch I go.
Damn, well, how nice. I mean, it's crazy because Hanar doesn't really even need the bed. Hanar could just sit in a chair and be like, I'm in a trance.
Yeah.
You guys could actually all share one room.
Yeah. I'll just
Yeah,
I guess
Uthir
so.
I would
just-
like
Just-
privacy.
You
Go
two
for
go
it.
on the bed, I'll go on the couch, Hanar can go on the chair.
Yeah, there is 2 chairs. This room is kind of built for you guys because
yeah, I guess
two,
I'll set
two
up
out
the
of
desk.
the, 2 of the 4 people don't need to sleep.
Hanar's gonna be the slightly creep and just stare into the center of the room.
Can I close the door, by the way, so that
Nothing can
nothing
get
comes
you.
in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll put the door bar back to give you safety.
Cheers, cheers.
Yeah. So, you all begin to drift to sleep. Well, some.
Some.
Let me go ahead and open this. I need everyone to
Oh, no.
roll a
Don't say it.
d20.
You son of a bitch.
It's fun.
It's -1. It should be 10.
This is happening while you're sleeping. Okay, so 19, 10, oh, no, 19, 11.
I'm still finding it. Oh, I found it.
And then let me jump here.
14.
And then Hanar, 6. Okay. Let me roll. I can't tell what number that is.
I guess we'll know who's gonna be affected.
As you guys slumber, most of you,
Pages?
I need Fide to roll a d6.
A D6?
A d6.
I don't know if that's a 3 or a 4 because of the stress.
It's a 4, don't worry.
Is that good?
This happens about 4 hours into the long rest. So Hanar, you're just exiting your trance, and Uthnir, you're like wide awake because you don't sleep, because just creepy.
Yeah.
You guys watch as Fide kind of sits up, and just begins walking towards the door.
What?
Yeah, he tries to open the door, but Fi did lock it. They're just struggling trying to open the door as they seem to be sleepwalking.
Ooh.
Since when did I sleepwalk?
Since you
I am.
No.
rolled the
I'm
number.
gonna. Fide. Where are you going, buddy?
Okay, let me roll something. Yeah. Fine. You hear the sound of Uthnir's voice as you awaken for a little, and you are standing up at the door, trying to open it.
What? Wait. What? Huh? I say,
Well, you,
looking around confused. Where? What happened? Why am I here?
well, you just sort of stood up and tried leaving. Luckily, the door was locked, so whatever you were trying to do didn't exactly work, but a little concerning.
That's weird. I've never been one to sleepwalk in the past.
Fine, go ahead and roll me an intelligence check. To do that, you'll just go ahead and click your intelligence modifier number. The probably like plus
Okay.
1 or -1. I don't know.
It's +0,
Plus
unfortunately.
0. Okay. An 8.
I think I know what happened.
Uh,
Possessed by a ghost.
no. So as you were sleeping, your mind began to wander, and you came across a dream. Um, you could easily tell in this body, this was not your body. This was the body of a child who seemed to be running away from a monstrous suit of armor. You would recognize this armor as you've seen it before.
Where would I have seen it before?
Downstairs in the parlor room. When you guys witnessed, I forgot his name, Zorgon or something like that. I had to relook at my
Oh,
notes.
okay. In the big area where we got hung. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. As you recognize, that person was walking towards you, just slinging their battle axe just against the walls. It looks like they were trying to hunt you down. Yes, you have experienced your first nightmare. Thankfully, the
Oh
door
no, am I
was locked.
stressed?
No, your stress does not get affected by this. This is just something that happens naturally. But you are able to go back to sleep. It's, not super good because, your mind's like, what the fuck? But everyone gains the benefits of a long rest.
So I click long rest now on my thing?
Yep.
Okay.
So everyone's going to go to their button, click long rest. You'll have to click the confirm button, and then once you do, it should reset you.
Oh, I manually reset myself.
That's fine. You can do it that way too. I don't think it'll really have an effect on anyone. Oh, and Uthnir, as you have accomplished a long rest, you are freed from that evil little, I guess it's not really a curse, but the life force that was drained from you. It kind of comes back as the not morning sunlight shines in, because there's no windows in this room.
Okay.
Yes. But you guys are free to move around once whoever wants to open the door opens the door.
Sure. I unlock it now.
Yeah. I will say this is a actual room that you guys are in. So these are guest bedrooms that you're in. They appear to be guest bedrooms as there's not really anything in here. It's just simple lodgings, just to let you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
By the way, guys, it's the ghost at the bottom of the Ouija board said, we must defeat the chimney witch to do something. What was it again?
It was like earn respect.
That would be
So do
correct.
you think if we were to go back down to the Ouija board, they'd be willing to answer more questions?
Wait, before we do that, I want to try something.
Okay.
What would that entail?
I want to use. Wait, where is it?
If
Divine
you really want,
Sense.
Divine,
Divine Sense.
Oh. Yeah.
What does that do?
But I want to go to like the middle of the hallway first before I do that. I
Okay.
don't want to do it in this room.
Yeah. So you are going to channel your loyalty to, I guess, your king or whoever, yourself.
Not egotistical.
Hey, look, I don't know how this fucking shit works. All right, so divine sense. You can detect good and evil. Until the end of your turn, you can sense anything affected by the hollow spell and know the locations of any celestial fiends undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover.
Oh.
Yes. As you cast this in the hallway, nothing goes off because everything is technically behind total cover because the doors kind of give them total cover. But
Okay, I forgot to read that last part.
yeah, but it does. You do feel like somewhere in this house is hollowed ground. So it's
What
some.
does that mean, hollow ground?
So hollow ground is it's an area typically protected, normally by a deity. Like a cleric would have came here and like blessed something, and it prevents you guys would probably assume undead from entering it. It pretty much says, "Hey, yo, you can't come in here."
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'll offer to cast detect magic, since he didn't really find much.
Okay. You want to spend the 10 minutes not to burn a spell slot?
Sure. Yeah, I can just kind of just sit in the middle of this corridor with both people watching around me as I cast detect magic.
Yeah,
There's a door.
that is a door.
Can I open it?
Let me see if that door opens up. I love that you just go off as everyone else sits down. So this is room 15. Yes, this door is unlocked. As you're starting to feel, most of these doors up here aren't sealed with like pressure. And well, bam.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I like this room.
Uh,
Let's
I-
all go in this room.
Well, sadly, I have to read something before everyone else. As you enter this room, wicker chairs and a small table set for tea occupy this airy morning room. Pale drapes fall away from wide windows outlooking the manor's grounds. A plump tasseled pillow embroidered with the name News rests near the fireplace. So as you look at this room, it pretty much looks like a room that was prepared for like a breakfast, but that breakfast never came. And as you look, nearby this plump tassel pillow with the embroidered name News on it, you see a little doggy bone that looks slightly chewed.
Slightly cheap.
Wait, so there's a thing that labeled as news,
Yeah,
and there's a doggy.
yeah. Up to you to take it how you want to take that.
Can I use the news? I assume this is a newspaper.
No. News is the name that's written on the pillow.
Oh, can I take the whole pillow with the
If-
bones still on top?
well, the bone is next to the pillow, but yeah, you can.
Oh, can I just place the bone on top then,
Sure,
and then take the pillow and the
sure,
bone? But I'm not putting it in pocket. It's not fit.
You can put it in your backpack.
No, I'm just gonna hold it on at my hands.
Okay, so you're gonna have to put away your weapon or put away your shield.
Wait, I have a shield.
Yeah, that's why your AC is much higher.
I don't remember having a shield with me right now.
Oh, you had one this whole entire time.
I don't. My
Pretty
inventory
sure you
doesn't
do.
say anything about it.
Oh no, he doesn't.
Oh, you don't.
Yeah, I don't have a shield.
Oh.
Man, it's just built different.
Oh, you have chainmail. That's why you're Dex. I couldn't remember what type of armor you had. I thought you had medium. Okay, so yeah, you can tuck it underneath your arm.
Okay, I'm gonna go back to them now. Be like, hey, there's a bone with all of my stuff.
Yeah. As Kai's returns, you guys see a like chew toy. Yeah, with a tasseled pillow that says news on it.
News in NEWS?
Uh, NEWES technically.
Oh,
NEWES.
Yeah, the E silent.
Nice.
So pretentious.
wait.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's like you can noise. Yeah, you can say it like that if
Nice.
you want.
Noise.
Nice.
They call it West.
But yeah,
Lovely.
it just looks like a common pillow that you could find in anyone's house. And the doggy toy looks like any type of... Okay, bitch.
What the fuck
did
is
it.
happening?
So it's just the spirits are aggressive right now.
Alright.
Yeah, so it looks like a normal like dog chew toy that's probably maybe worth like a copper or two.
Okay. By the time Kaiser returns, has it been 10 minutes?
Go ahead and roll. Yeah, it's been 10 minutes.
Okay, cool.
See, it wasn't a complete waste of time.
I mean, you may just... Sorry, go.
As she casts detect magic, you don't feel anything upstairs.
Well, it's only 30 feet, though, so...
Well,
I'll
yeah,
have to explore, right?
yeah. Except
Or is it the whole of the floor? Or are you just telling me to save time? Nothing on this floor will have anything magic in that.
here? I mean, you take up a large majority of this map with 30 feet. So yeah, you can move around. I meant in the area that you were in. Nothing is setting
Okay.
off a ping. Let me double check though.
Oh wait, I have a question. In that room that I was in, was there a door that I just did not see?
There was another door in a tea set.
Wait, there was?
Yeah.
I want to open that door.
As you go and open the door does not open.
He
Can
just
I
shuts
ask-
you down right then and there, like, stop.
Yeah, I'll save you the embarrassment.
Can I not kick the door
You can try.
down? Okay, can I kick it down lightly where it doesn't
Oh,
break?
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
you're so chaotic.
I just want to explore the house.
Yeah, roll an athletics check.
Can you guys go with me? I'm guessing this is the door.
Yeah.
Where's the door? What?
Don't know where you went.
Yeah,
Where the fuck did you go?
Just down the hall.
Okay.
I opened this door. This is where I found the bone. Okay, athletics.
You take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you stub your toe again. Yes. And so, let me check the wording really quickly. identified. Because you might detect something. Three feet of wood. Okay. Yeah, upstairs these doors are, the walls are much thicker. So you can feel as your magic like presses up against the wall, but it does not penetrate through the wall. So you feel like you're gonna have to enter each room in order to actually check.
God damn it! I want to enter this room.
But as you are here, nothing in this room pings your senses. But I will say there is a lovely looking set of like teacups.
Just very high quality teacups.
It's very nice looking teacups. Let me scroll back up. Yeah, so it has 4 cups and a teapot. It is painted with flowering foxgloves, which is another plant.
Okay.
Do you guys go look at it?
I'll nick the teacups. Yeah.
Yeah, as you begin to nick the teacups, we pick up one of the teacups, and you notice dry leaves at the bottom. These leaves take the shape of a screaming face with a missing eye.
R/ mildly interesting.
Yeah.
And now we have to look for an eye. Interesting.
So the tea's from a face with a missing eye. Is there anything else in the other teacups?
No, they are completely emptied.
It's only this one then.
I suggest we're gonna take these before we, like after we finished our job here, like before we leave.
They do appear to be very delicate, so like they will break very easily, like if someone like shoves you down like a flight of stairs.
Yeah. We
Also,
could finish our
is that
job first.
are those footsteps coming from above or on the same floor now?
They feel like they're all around you right now. The house seems a lot more active now. I'll just
Okay.
say that.
Let me okay. Let me just go through and just start wandering through,
Yeah.
seeing if I can detect
I
anything.
will say you did pass a door over here.
Oh. Can I open it?
Yeah. It's another unlocked door. As you open it, it's just a smaller guest bedroom that nothing pings your magic.
Okay.
Oh, I like
continue
this
down.
room. Red.
Yeah, as you go down, over here nothing really pings your magic. It's kind of just you see you can easily tell this is where the tower is. Oh, I'm pinging on the wrong layer.
Tower's
Yeah.
over here, is it?
Yeah.
Interesting. Is it possible to open the door?
As you look, there's not a door. You remember seeing a door, but there's not a door on this
So
side.
it's like a separate like.
Is this some sort of magic being used to cover up the door?
Oh, you have detect magic active, and you do not detect anything.
Oh. Huh. So it's just some tomfoolery. Okay. I'd like to go look up and then maybe check the right side right quickly then before my detect magic runs out.
I will say there is a door there that when you guys walk past, it does not seem like it will budge. You do hear the sound of swirling winds pressing against it. If you want to kick
wait,
it,
wait.
go for it.
No, never
Can I
mind.
do
I
it?
think I know what this is. I think this is the kitchen door thing.
Let's find out. Kaiser, kick it down, buddy.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna take more damage.
What?
Listen, I thought about it and be like, wait, this might be the kitchen because that had stairs. This might be the kitchen.
Okay, fuck it. I'd just like to use my mace and just destroy the fucking door then.
Okay.
We're not supposed to be destroying the doors. The owner wanted that part like intact, you know.
As he says that, I make a big swing on my mace and just boom.
Okay.
Roll to attack.
Roll to attack. Oh
Imagine just-
no!
You will
Oh.
have advantage, because it's a stationary door.
I have advantage. Okay.
Well, 12
Uh,
definitely hits.
Yeah, 12 definitely hits. 12 definitely hits.
So yeah, you can roll your damage.
Is that? Do I roll with advantage for damage or?
Oh, no, you just roll normally. For bludgeoning, thankfully enough, doors are vulnerable to bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god.
As your mace just punches a hole in the into the door. As you peer in, you don't see anything behind it. It kind of reminds you of how the tower was, where like once you hit a certain point, you just could no longer see past it.
Okay. Can I reach my hand through the door and unlock it from the other side? Or is it
If you want
unable to be
to,
opened?
if you
Oh
want
wait,
to
no,
try
I need
it.
it fucking grabbed, don't I? Fuck that. Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. I know I ain't gonna play your game, King.
Okay, I'll do it then.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
my
I'll open the
god. No!
I'll open
You
the door.
fool!
Okay, you stick your hand in.
Not the first time doing that.
Roll me a strength saving throw.
It's a good thing I didn't do that, Jesus Christ. I've got -1 strength.
Ooh. Roll me. Oh wait, I'll do it just to make it easier. /R1d5. As your hand goes in, your middle finger breaks. Not breaks. It shatters the bone.
Oh!
And yeah, you can no longer use your middle finger.
Is the door unlocked?
Nope, the door's still locked.
Oh!
You just lost
Okay,
a
I
finger.
kicked down the door. Kicked down the door out of
Uh,
pure rage.
Roll an athletics check.
The door's not gonna open.
You have a high pain tolerance or something?
The man's just pissed. He's like, the fucking door broke my finger!
As you kick the door, you're going to take one point of bludgeoning damage. As your foot kicks through, but thankfully enough, it does not enter into the cyclone, so you don't like break your leg or anything.
Oh lord. Can I perform first aid on the guy?
Yeah,
Like,
you can
get, like-
do a medicine check. It's to fix the finger. It's gonna be like a DC 15 medicine check.
Okay, if I don't reach it, which I don't, I'd like to just put it in a splint.
Okay. Yeah. There you go.
Okay,
fixing
you
that.
know what? Since
As
the door's already broken anyway, can I use my greatsword on it?
Oh my god, stop. No, let's give up on the door.
all
Open
right,
the
I'm
door.
gonna actually
Already
step in
broken.
here, pal. How about we not hit the door anymore? Just gonna
Fine,
throw that
yeah.
out there.
Door's
Even
pissing
if
me
you
off.
are. Alright, I understand that, but hear me out.
Calm emotions.
Clearly, you can't get past it, so let's explore somewhere else. You're a little bit hurt here, and my hands will start to glow, and I'll use my healing hands to heal you 3 hit points.
Wow, I think that fully heals you.
Yeah, I kept track of how much damage you've taken.
Okay, yeah, you are healed for 3 points of healing. Your finger does not fix though, but it is in a splint now.
Hey, Fight, is your mace one-handed or two-handed?
My mace? It is.
It's
I
one-handed.
don't know.
It's
Should be one-handed, I
yeah.
imagine.
Can I borrow your mace?
You're gonna borrow my mace? Can you not hold a longsword now?
No, I don't have bludgeoning. I don't think I have any
Yeah,
bludgeoning
you don't have
weapons
any
with me.
bludgeoning, and I will say holding a two-handed weapon is going to be a little bit harder since your middle finger is completely destroyed. It won't be too
Okay.
bad, but
Power of science and momentum by swinging it with one hand.
It's crazy. Sadly, you cannot wield a two-handed weapon one-handed. You can still wield it. It's just it's gonna hurt every time you do it.
Okay, sure. I guess I guess I passed the mace over.
Okay.
Oh wait, I just noticed something.
What?
I deal bludgeoning damage.
Yes, that's why you're getting hurt. If you
How
want
about we
to,
Okay.
Wait,
Fi did
what do I
hand
have
you
to
their
roll to
mace.
open this door?
Take the damn mace. No, let's make a move on, right? Nothing at the end of the corridor?
There is a door right in front of you. Yes.
Oh, okay. Could I open it?
This door is open. Or what the fuck? Well, I'm gonna have to manually walk you through it because for some reason I forgot to put a door there. Ba-doop.
Just phase shift. Whoom.
Yeah.
We're gonna be ghosts. Wait, can I?
Oh
Okay,
wait, yeah,
then-
I turned it off. So yeah, you guys should be able to walk through the wall. Nope, I think it's because I moved Kaiser at the same time. There you
Can't
go.
go in. Oh,
Okay, is there
There we
anything in here?
So inside of this room, let me go ahead and pull it up. Welcome to the office.
I love that show.
This office
Damn.
is...
Door.
Yes, it's a damn door. This office is decorated with sturdy shelves, a desk carved with with reclining satyrs on it. The desk I can't talk today. The desk has a high-backed chair and it is turned away, obscuring any occupant. So the chair is not facing towards you guys. There could be
They don't
someone
wanna use
sitting in
their-
the chair.
Oh, I was gonna say use your whip to fucking do it, but Uther's just gonna walk up and spin it. Okay.
And I
Does-
will say the door in front of you, Kaiser, is a glass door.
Oh,
As
can
you
see through it.
look, yeah, as you see through it, you see only mist.
I was about to say, like, if this is a glass door, why can't I see through it?
That's why, because it's the mist is here.
Okay, fine, I won't break it.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to let the mist into the house. I feel like Fi would, yeah, all of you would have a good understanding that you let the mist in, things are going to go down.
I mean, I'm fine. I could just
Yeah,
walk back to town if that's the case.
Yeah, you're perfectly fine. But this desk does radiate with magic.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting a evocation spell that is pinging
What is
off
evocation?
of it. Pretty much, evocation is like the attack magic. Most spells that deal damage are done through evocation.
So if you touch the desk, you'll take damage.
That is up to you.
Wait, what?
That's up to you to discern, I'm saying.
Evocation.
Because you learn the magic that it tells you. So you know that there's something on this desk, in this desk, that is magical.
Can I
And,
not tell if it's contained in the desk or it is the desk?
if you give me an investigation check with advantage, or an arcana check, or actually, well, you're religious, so I'd say a religion check with advantage. One of
Thank you,
those
chose the
three.
stat I got plus to it.
I said any of those three. Goddamn. A 16. You can tell that the magic is pinging from inside the desk.
Okay, so I'd like to go and investigate the contents inside the desk by just firstly opening up the drawer,
Mm-hmm.
and I like to have like a reaction to dodge if anything tries to attack me.
Yeah. As you open up the drawer, let me see if you can open the drawer. Yeah. So you guys actually, well, you find a few things. the first thing you see is a small key. Next to that key is a 4-foot-long silver chain necklace. And then next to that, which is now pinging off of the magic, is a wand. And that the wand has, you can assume the wand has a spell stored inside of it. Because that's what's radiating the evocation magic.
But it has an attack spell stored in it.
Ooh.
Okay.
Are you gonna relay
I'd like-
that to us?
I'll first pick up the wand, and can I investigate it to let's find out what kind of spell it has in it, or am I not able to do that?
So this would be an Arcana check to like.
I'm right here.
Yeah, it's up to you. I will describe this one a little bit better. Let me just get a picture of it so I can describe
No
it.
worries.
So the wand itself, is a thin wooden wand. It has little rings around it, like every like half an inch. It's probably like a good 8 inches long. At the very end, is a little bit of blue glass-worked metal, maybe. It has a shine to it, is what I'm trying to say. It's probably painted metal.
Okay.
That kind of looks like something that you probably don't have access to, but something. Hold on real quick.
Okay. Should I roll with advantage or?
This
no
time you
advantage?
won't. Because you're not proficient in Arcana, and this is not a spell to my knowledge you have the capabilities of knowing, you'll be rolling with disadvantage.
Shit, disadvantage? Oh, come on, I just rolled an 18.
Yeah, maybe I'll
Okay.
roll something better.
Fuck you.
2, yeah, there's magic in this wand. But it kind of looks like your friend Uthnir is looking at you.
Okay, I put it on the table, slide it to Uthnir. It has magic, as I say, as I bring out the rest of the items and put them on the desk.
Hmm. Okay. And
Wait,
I'll
there's
inspect
no
it since
thing.
this is my domain.
Yeah, give me one quick second to check something, Uthnir. Oh, Uthnir, you are proficient, so even though you don't know the spell that can be stored in here, you will not have disadvantage because you are you have studied the arts of magic. So it is a flat roll.
12?
You were looking to beat an 11. The spell that is stored inside of this wand, as you are examining this wand, this is a wand of magic missiles.
Oh.
Oh,
Perfect, we
shit!
can break
God,
the
no.
sword.
Oh, that's a good wand.
What level magic missile?
It casts it at first level, but it has, you would know that these wands have charges. So like a person has harnessed a lot of magic into this, and it fires off a single bolt of magic missile, but it can fire it up to
Right.
7 times. It's like a mini gun.
A mini gun.
No.
God damn. Okay. Well, it's up to Uthnir if he wants to share that.
Oh lord.
I mean, I'll share it. Well, this is just a simple wand of magic missiles. Nothing real
Cool.
special, but if you don't mind, I think I'll hold on to it.
Go for it.
Thank you.
You can add
Alright.
it to your equipment. As you are standing here, Fide, give me a quick second.
Detect magic goes off and turns off.
Yeah, it turns off, but there's a bunch of documents that are as you're you put the key down and you put the necklace down, you notice that you're putting them on top of papers. On this desk is a bunch of ruined ruined by age. You can tell they're withered papers and books.
Oh, okay.
But some of them do have wording. If you would like, you can do a perception check.
Okay, sure.
Or anyone really can. Now that there's something like drawing your attention to the desk.
Sure.
13 is so close, but not close. 15 definitely beats. Anyone get better than 15? No?
No. No.
Oh yeah,
No.
that sucks.
God damn. Okay. Dear old Uthnir, as you head over and you're kind of like looking at these papers, you find laying on top of these papers is a will and a death certificate with 4 names on it. There is Loren, Loren.
Loren.
Yes. It says that the gender is male. Then there's a female named Theodora. Theodoar. Yes. And then there's another. Well, I almost read off what it said. Oh, that was close. It's another female named Regan. Regan. And then the last one is, God, I always butcher this poor child's name. Vastion.
V-A.
Bastion?
Bastion, yeah. Yeah, everyone would remember these names from the downstairs in the, the banquet hall room. There was a birthday gift set, not birthday gifts, but there was like birthday setup that was ready for these two. With that, there is addendum notes that Lauren died due to a tenacious deviltry of the leftmost lung.
Tenacious deviltry of the leftmost lung.
Yes.
Okay.
It's anyone who wants can either give me a history check or like a medicine check.
History. Oh.
History. Ugh. No, why did it click it twice? Ugh.
Yeah.
My mouse is sensitive.
Almost had an oh.
It's okay, we're just getting the bad rolls out for combat.
Yeah.
Perfect. God, I need to.
I have to look up the meaning of deviltry. Well, let's see if anyone passed. No, we don't know. None of you know what deviltry is. I don't even know what deviltry is.
Man.
Anyone out of character know?
No.
Okay, good. We're all as dumb, okay. You can tell it has something to deal with his left lung.
Okay.
I was about to say, can I ask the voices in my head if they know what deviltry is?
They don't. They're like, what? The fuck is deviltry?
That walking's been going on for
Might
a
have the
long
same
time.
tree.
What the fuck?
Is it referring to like the claim that it's a portal to hell? Because like that's all that I know about like
Yeah.
deviltry.
That's
just
what I
a-
was like, oh.
It's just a fancy way of saying devilry. It's not a joke. the definition is literally archaic variant of devilry.
Oh, so the devil fucked with. Okay. So
Yeah,
some
so-
sort of demonic forces interfered with his left lung. Okay, well, now we know.
Oh.
I'll say everyone
Okay.
now knows that.
Okay, sure. Okay. How about Theodora?
That's the only one that has the addendum notes. Everyone else, as you go to look at their death, it's kind of smudged out. but you can now confirm that those two children are definitely dead. But yes, that's what you gain from this room. The scary, weary room. I thought Tomas would be here by now.
I don't think Tomas is gonna make it for the session.
Probably not. So we're gonna have to have a half pint session. You guys will get the feeling that you won't be able to enter one of these rooms because it's where Tomas is. But I will go.
We've explored almost.
Yeah,
every room in this house already, though, right?
Yeah, the second floor. There's one room right over here. You just walked past the door. Oh, that's right. Hold on, I'm coming. There you go. There you go.
Thank you.
There you go. There you go. It's right here.
In the corner. Okay, right here.
Yep.
Is it unlocked?
It is unlocked.
All right. Swing the door open.
Yes. Thankfully enough, there's a lot of unlocked doors on the second floor. Yes, you have now entered the bathroom. Bear with me one quick moment as I have to keep moving this fucking pinned image. Remnants.
This is where the bathroom starts.
Yeah. Remnants of opulent fixtures fill this moldy bathroom. Wardrobes, dressing screens, a vanity with a cracked mirror line the fractured wall. A raised marble tub is next to a built-in fireplace. As you guys notice this, just through normal logic, this fireplace is exactly on the same level that the chimney witch was.
Oh, interesting.
Yes. Anyone who wants...
So
Go ahead.
I was gonna. Can I use divine sense here?
Yeah, if you want to use another divine sense, go for it. I will say anyone who wants can give me another perception check as you're in a new room. And there's something in this room. As you divine sense, you... Oh, shit. You feel faint. Well, no, yeah, you guys took a long rest. Yeah, you don't feel anything anymore. Yeah, her spirit is long gone. She is dead.
Wait, so is there something there or no?
No. She's dead. You guys have killed the witch. The chimney witch. I mean, yeah, no one else really needs to roll. While you're examining this bathroom, you find a perfume bottle with an ornate bulb sitting on. It bears the name... Oh, fuck. I'm gonna just post it in the chat. And you guys can pronounce it because I'm gonna butcher... Okay, let me see. Boritsis?
Yeah, just type it.
Buritsi?
Yeah, Boritsi?
Yeah, Boritsi.
Oh, wow.
Boritsi.
I would have got it right. The only person who I will allow to do this role... Well, no, I'll allow two people. I'll allow Kaiser and Phi to do this role, since you're both not originally from here.
Okay, so what are we rolling exactly?
You can either roll... just a history check. There's nothing really else.
Fuck.
Ooh. Oh, a nat 1. Did something bad happen to you and you roll a nat 1 fight?
How would I... What would happen to me if I'm just remembering something?
I don't know. Let me scroll down and let me look at your... Oh, no, yeah. You have one of the only, like, 2 where your gift does not hurt you.
Alright. Oh, can I open my book, maybe? Does my book have anything on it?
Roll me a religion check with advantage.
Oh, almost not 20.
16. You both recall. Well, you read. Kaiser recalls. This is a perfume. It's a vanilla scented perfume. Typically, where you're both from, it's like worth 50 gold. But if you sell this in the domain of Borka, it's 10 times as much.
Ooh,
What
I
is this
could step
domain
out
of?
and go to the
Type
Borka
was
domain.
from?
Yeah, it's a
Oh, it's
domain. It's I don't remember how far it is. But you guys would know. Well, you would know that you're probably the only person, unless these people got like tokens from like a Borkin person. You're the only person who's a Mistwalker.
I could just fucking step into that glass room and just be like, I see adios.
Yeah, you could. But yeah, so yeah, the treasure that you guys find inside this room is just a perfume bottle. It's worth 50 gold to like people outside of that domain. Inside that domain, it's worth 500.
Okay.
Yeah, we're definitely taking this later.
I'll hold on to it since I know I'll be able to fetch a higher price.
Yeah,
if you
I
guys
will
like.
say this bottle's like it's pretty sturdy. So like if you fall down a flight of stairs, it's probably not gonna break.
Okay, cool.
I love how that's like the determining
I remember
factor.
I remember Mother wearing this before she died.
Oh god, it's so harsh.
Damn, bro. Next time.
But yes, you guys have, you do see another door here.
This is the door.
That is a door. It does, like, as you turn, it does feel locked, and like through your mind, you know, if you drew a straight line, it would line up with that other locked door. That when you hit it, it hurt you.
Wait, how thick is this door?
It's
thick.
it's not super thick, but
Aw.
there is. I will say, just going through and hitting everything, you have noticed that the second floor is not like the first floor. There's like, not magic is like tampering with this. It's something supernatural.
Wait, what is thicker, this door or this wall?
The wall is thicker. That's just, I drew a skinnier line because that's how you have to set it up to make it to where I can remove the doors.
Oh, okay. I think I see. This is the room here we can't go in right now because of the missing player.
Yeah.
Okay, then
But you have
we've
successfully
kind of done everything.
Yeah. I mean, Fide suggested earlier that you guys went back downstairs and tried to commune again. Do you guys want to do that?
Sure, we can
Yeah,
try
we
it.
can-
I mean, if you guys just want to stand all together, I could just grab you all. Okay, this is perfect.
Okay,
Don't move. Don't move. Boom.
I am not moving.
There. Bam.
Whoa.
Bam.
Take me on a
Also-
magical journey, magic man.
Here, we'll turn off Fide's beacon of light.
Wait, did the Ouija board get broken last time?
No, you felt
It
the
lost
magic.
its power.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, the
right.
mirror broke. As you guys look at the mirror is rebroken.
Wait, it rebroke, but didn't it fix itself?
It did fix itself, but it is rebroke.
Motherfucker.
Hey, wow.
Okay,
I'll
well-
say you kind of get the feeling that like everything that you guys do damage-wise is permanent. It's just like the ghost can fix it for a short time.
We didn't break it though. The ghost broke it
Oh
themselves.
yeah, that's you asked too many questions and you scared the ghost away. You
Ah.
won't be charged for that. It's a mirror.
Okay.
That one door
But
though
maybe-
that Kaiser broke it, you will be charged for.
No, whatever. It's just a door. All right. Maybe we can try and commune, even if it's lost the magic, or just try and call out to the spirit that was once here.
Wait, why do I have to pay for it? I'm not the one who's willing to mace at it.
No, not that door. I
Hey,
mean,
we-
you also have to pay for that door, probably. We're talking about the
probably need to
other
switch-
door in the kitchen.
Oh, okay, the one I kicked, I remember now.
Yeah.
We probably need to switch seats, by the way, Uthnir. if we're gonna do this.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Now, Hanar,
Wait,
can you move
I-
one more to the left?
I love how you guys are gonna sit.
I thought of something, and it might be stupid,
Okay,
but
let's
that's
listen.
my character.
What are you gonna do?
So
Please tell me.
I was gonna ask, wait, can we use the Ouija board?
We could try.
Yeah, you can try.
If we were to try, I would like to lend my body to one of the spirits.
Okay.
Oh, hey.
Like to be possessed?
So I guess, yeah.
Time.
Oh lord.
Hmm.
That's...
Do we want to tie you up before you do that?
Oh, I'm into that.
Oh no. Okay, you know, we'll see what happens. Alright, can we try communing? We all put our hands on the Ouija board and call out to the ghost that was once there.
Yeah. Do you remember
We-
the ghost name?
Lady Silvera.
There. Well, you do remember the ghost name. Okay.
Lady Silvera, we call out to thee. We've defeated the Chimney Witch as per your recommendation / request.
Okay.
Can the Lady Silver possess me so that she can speak?
Just.
So you watch as the planchette moves to no.
God damn it.
Okay. So possession is not within their capabilities. But
As you say that, it moves to yes.
okay. What do you suggest now that we've defeated the Chimney Witch? Have we gained your respect, or the respect of that which you asked for last time?
The letters move to H M M M M. The letters spell out, you have earned some respect, but something else still needs to be evicted.
Can I
What would-
ask if it's the one? If it's that those two doors that that one room that we can't open? Is
No.
it in there?
No, it just says no.
Is there anyone in there?
At this moment, no.
Okay.
It begins to spell evict, leaper, next. As a planchette moves, there is a tower on this Ouija board, and it moves to the tower.
Okay, so moves to tower icon. So you're saying Leaper is within the tower?
It moves to yes.
Okay. Alright, does anyone else have a question for it?
You feel the room slowly beginning to warm up again. You feel like you have maybe a question left.
Okay,
Can I ask?
Time is fleeting.
Oh, wait,
Oh wait,
maybe
no,
the
I
girl.
don't think that...
What was the girl in my nightmare about?
I have to roll for that. Because I don't know if she knows that girl. It spells out the letters Regan.
Oh.
Okay. Thank you very much. We hope to speak to you soon.
Yes. As it kind of dies down, the room's temperature begins to warm. You each hear from upstairs an piercing, I cannot talk today, an piercing scream.
But we should probably go investigate that. Is that the second floor?
It is the second floor.
Is that Tomas?
Yeah, Tomas screamed like a girl.
Okay,
Yes.
can we go investigate that?
Here, I'll just move. Are you guys gonna all go to investigate it?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
No?
No, what do you mean no?
I'm
We're
kidding. I'm
gonna
gonna
instant
go.
transmission upstairs, okay? Too bad.
I just want to be
Oh.
that person says no.
Goddamn, go up one bar. Yeah, as you guys heard the scream, Kaiser, the whispers kind of lead you to this door.
I'm stuck.
It's fine. I stuck you all so you can't move. As I will move here. Oh my god, I made a lot of fucking lines. Okay.
Is this door willingly open?
I was like, yeah, if you tried to open the door, it will open now.
A lot of
Thank
lines just
God.
mean a good time, though, no?
Say what?
A lot of lines always equates to a good time.
Yeah, as you open the door.
Oh my God, I want to explore the room. Get me out of this wall.
I will grab you all and move you up one.
There he
Oh.
is, Tomas!
Yeah. As you guys enter this room, let me scroll up. A grand canopy bed occupies this room. Its headboard engraved with the phases of the moon. A wardrobe, a writing desk, and a torn leather chair fill out the space, all bearing rampant mildew. A chemical smell like ammonia or medicine lingers here. Also, you see a woman badly beaten and bruised, her clothes ripped, and you see Demetrios standing above her. In his right hand is like pieces of her dress.
Whoa!
As we're gonna jump to a 10-minute break. So yeah,
Okay.
Oh,
we'll
shit, is he
be-
coming? Is he gonna be here?
I don't know. I'm gonna DM him really quick. Yes. So yes, I will. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Let's go ahead and pause that music and. And we are back. And our audio is back. Yes, Fine, why are you tilted? You good, bro? Fine?
Sorry?
I just noticed you're like, I'm just gonna break my neck for right now. Jupiter, are you back? I definitely
Yeah.
forgot to check this. Oh, Jupiter, you're still bigger than your fucking thing. God damn it, I didn't even realize until right now.
I've been here the whole time.
PNG, that's fine. I need Jupiter. PNG.
I just chill, you know.
I feel like
Yeah, I
that-
kind of zoned out for a second there. I'm so sorry.
you're
Although
fine.
I'm a dum dum. I literally could have grabbed the snack during that time, but that's fine. No, I have water.
Oh.
I'm good though. So
Yeah, don't worry, you got some time. So yes, as you guys enter this room, you see, like I said before, you see a lot of ghosts screaming in the background.
ah,
They're having a rave upstairs.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
assholes didn't invite us.
And they can hear this because they have everything muted
That's crazy.
except for Discord.
It's coming through Discord.
Oh, it is. I didn't hear it.
You have to click my stream to hear it.
Oh,
That's
I did not.
crazy.
all this time it's just like we're all like, yeah, all the creepy noises, and you're just like, huh? They're on something. They're tripping.
But yes,
No one knows that they have to watch the stream.
oh my god, no. But yes, as you guys walk into this room, you see, I almost said Tomas. You see,
You see Tomas?
Demetrios standing there
Menacingly.
but for a brief moment, you see, you each recognize this as there's like a ghostly image of like a suit of armor over him, as he will I forgot how big it is as he will drop unconscious to the ground.
I like
Whoa.
the face.
So the big suit of armor isn't the one we saw down in the parlor room.
You saw as the armor left, that's when when Demetrios dropped.
Okay, I'd like to check the girl, make sure she's okay. Ask Uthnia and everyone else to check on Demetrios.
Okay. Give me a medicine check. As you were looking at her, it looks like she is struggling to stay alive right now.
I use spare the undying.
Oh,
Or spare the dying.
okay. She is stabilized. She had 2 fails and 1 pass.
Okay. Oh lordy. Okay.
Go ahead and give me a medicine check just to determine how long you'll know she'll be unconscious for. It's a DC 10 or 5. Oh,
Well,
crazy.
we know our status.
Thankfully enough, you don't have anything bad happen to you when you roll ones.
Yeah.
You are unsure.
I'll just healing word her.
Okay, yeah, you'll know that'll instantly bring her back.
Okay, I'm gonna healing word for 5 health.
Okay, let me add the +5.
And
Her hit point modifier is technically not right now because she's set up to already be a character. So for right now, I'll just set it to this. So yeah, you have fully healed her.
I fully heal? Oh, okay, cool. I think.
Yeah, she's just a commoner right now.
Okay.
she's important.
Yeah. She begins to stir. Like she'll, of course, go to like cover herself because her clothes are like torn and ripped, exposing some of her body. And she's doing her best to cover what she can.
I'll take my cape and offer it to her.
She'll accept it and like cover herself with it. Jumping over really quick, Kaiser and Uthnier, what are you two doing, real quick?
Oh, I thought we were like checking up on what's his name again?
Demetrios.
Demetrios!
Yeah, I was just asking. I was wanted to make sure that's what you guys were doing. Okay. Each of you can roll me a medicine check, unless one of you is proficient in medicine. Which
Wait, was
I
this
don't.
medicine again?
Medicine
Medicine
is
check.
wisdom.
Woo-hoo.
17. It's pretty fucking good. A 13. A 13 will get you that he is alive, definitely. A 17 will get you he's definitely alive, but like as you're like touching him, he's not waking up. It wasn't like when you interacted with like Kaiser.
Just pinch his
Wait,
nose again, you know?
No, don't do that.
no. Can it wait? So he's in a suit of armor.
He's not in a suit of armor
No.
anymore, yeah.
Oh,
So you're saying he
Hey.
was in a suit of armor before?
Yes, it looked
Hey.
like as if he was wearing armor. And then it kind of
Oh.
disappeared and then he dropped to the ground.
can I use
Okay.
divine sense just in case there's like something?
Yeah,
Trolling.
go ahead. Let me open up this room again.
Wait, do you have to roll for that?
There is no rule.
Okay.
Those. Oh. There is something in this room. Because you guys have reached a pivoting point. Give me one quick second to find. Hopefully
What?
I added this in. Oh,
Are we gonna die?
no, I just posted it. I never actually added a token. Okay, so we'll just Google zombie.
Zombie?
Zombie. As you cast detect detect magic, no. As you cast what the fuck did you cast? Divine Sense?
Yep, divine sense.
You get a ping from the bed. So we'll just drop that on the thing. We're gonna have to play quickly modifying its things. You guys don't look at the stream, don't look at the stream. And then 10. So,
Oh my god, I saw the stream. I'm joking, I didn't.
oh, it's got some hit points, okay?
Mean. That's mean.
Yes, this creature is undead. You get the ping. But it's like waiting for, it's like, it's covered with, the covers. It's like waiting for someone to come, like, move the covers to, like, surprise you guys.
Hey, perfect. I did something right.
Yeah.
Aside from yourself. Because you're perfect.
Aww. So,
Alright, Kaiser, do
what
you
do
share this
know?
information or what?
Yeah, do you share this? You would know that you can use your message spell to make it to where the zombie couldn't hear. Because you know the
Or you could
zombie
just do
can
hand
hear.
signs.
Or you could do hand signs and hope they understand.
Charades. Charades.
I was like, I don't think this is a very... I mean, some of you are intelligent.
Some of you.
I just don't
Yeah.
know if that's the best.
Oh.
I love that.
Using the
Like,
message
I
spell
knock
would
it
probably be the
unconscious.
best.
Can you not get unconscious?
You can attack it, definitely. I don't know if you're knocking unconscious.
It's a zombie, just kill it.
Well, I don't know how much health it has. I'm like thinking what to do now. Oh wait, this uses 3 spell slots. Oh
What?
no. Because I want to kill it. But Wait, this message doesn't use a spell slot, right?
No, messages for free.
Okay. I'll just say to stay put, like don't move at all, despite anything that happens.
Okay. All of you don't hear uh Kaiser's voice. It's
stream. Oh no.
you hear different voices saying this. But underneath it, you can hear just very barely Kaiser's voice underneath it. But there's a lot of other people saying like what Kaiser's saying
And Kaiser's saying,
to not move. So it sounds like a whole bunch of spirits are talking in your head saying not to move.
okay.
How much damage
what?
does holy water deal to undead?
Do you have
Um,
holy water?
If I did.
If you did have holy water, I would have to look up what the holy water is, but I don't think you have holy water.
What happens if I did though?
You definitely don't. I'm looking at your sheet right now.
Have you looked at my inventory in my decanter of endless water?
That's regular water.
Have you seen my ceremony skills?
Do
I
you
can
have
bless water?
do you have 25 gold of powdered silver to do this and it takes 1 hour?
Exactly, we're gonna stay here for 1 hour.
You
It's not
do
gonna
get
go-
the feeling that this zombie's not. The zombie knows you're here. It's just
Exactly,
waiting.
it's not gonna move.
It will move. You get the feeling.
Okay, fine, let's get out of here. Can you just like get out of here and lock the door?
No, we
Who's gonna attempt to lift up Demetrios's body?
I think, Uthnir, you should drag Demetrius' body back. Kaiser, you stand forward against the door, or against the bed, ready to make a move or react if the zombie tries to attack. I'm gonna move in front of the girl to put her behind me, and bring her with me, Demetrius, and Hanar. And I, after we move the girl, will also get ready to attack.
Okay.
Sounds like a
We'll,
plan.
be-
So for
we'll be able to get a sneak attack in, hopefully, if we attack properly or get this right.
Mhm.
And I'm gonna use protection from evil and good on the girl to make sure she's safe if the
Okay.
zombie ever gets to her.
I will go ahead and let you know I gave you control over her, so you will be able to move her around.
Okay, brilliant, awesome. Okay, cool. So
Protection from
As
good
we
and evil.
don't
What
say
the
a
fuck is
word,
there? Oh
um,
god.
I close the door behind us.
Okay.
I'd like to move. I'd like the girl. I'm gonna usher her over here,
Okay.
and I'd like point to Demetrios and Uthnir to bring Demetrius over to this bench or bed or piano, whatever this is.
It's a bench. Okay, hold on real quick. Hey, Uthnir, what's your sword? How much can
yeah,
you carry?
Not that much.
Or, well, I guess in this case it's dragging. What is your dragging weight?
Oh, more than I thought. It's 240.
240. Let me jump to my chat with Tomas and hope Tomas put a weight in here.
I mean, my strength is only an 8.
Tomas. Okay, so I will allow you to be able to drag Demetrios. You're not gonna be able to drag Demetrios far. You'll probably get him a square. It'll take an action to do this because he's a little heavy. Yeah, so you will have to use your. So the way this is gonna happen is this is a surprise round while everything is happening. So Uthnir is gonna have to use their surprise round to move Demetrios. Fide is using it to grant protection from good and evil. Kaiser's casting command, I guess. And Hanar, what are you going to do?
I'm just gonna prep for the zombie, honestly.
Okay. Like ready an arrow? Like ready your bow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So, we're gonna go ahead and pull up initiative. You guys can go ahead and roll.
Initiative.
I almost rolled for intelligence.
The zombie rolled very bad.
That's good.
Yeah.
Aww.
So let me go here.
Yeah, so quick.
I will say you guys do notice that the house is more active now. Let me clear out this. Let me go to Cassandra. Come here. Oh, sure. I can show you guys Cassandra really quickly.
Oh. Oh, God.
Oh, look, it has her old name.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Cassandra Moongrove.
Bought this house.
Her old
She
name is...
bought. Oh, she bought this house to transform it into a safe haven. There's a spelling error. She brought this house. She bought for anyone who's lost and needs help. Oh, that's sweet of her.
She's
Bad it's haunted.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Little did you know, it is haunted.
Yes, a pious woman. All right, so what is the command you were giving? Because I saw you cast command.
No, I was like, I was
Oh, you were just testing it?
like looking at it. Yeah, I was just testing it. I accidentally
okay.
pressed cast instead of like just viewing what command does.
Okay, yeah. If you burnt the spell slot, you can restore it.
No, yeah, I already did.
Okay, perfect. So, so what would you be doing during this time?
I would have my greatsword just like singed. Like, how
So
do I say this?
at the ready?
No, it's like I can't wield the greatsword, but it's just like I'm using it for leverage
You could
for something that I want to do.
Okay, I was like, you can definitely wield a great sword. It's literally
It's two-handed. I have a middle finger that does not.
your
work.
middle finger won't impose you.
I don't want to use it now.
Okay,
Oh my gosh.
so
I'm using it for leverage. I want to do something. Okay.
okay, so yeah, your action will be to go ahead and ready to do something. So the only person who will truly get an attack will be Hanar. Hanar, you'll be able to do this attack at advantage. And fire your arrow whenever you want. And then I'll have a sheet of paper to track your arrow, so you don't even have to worry about it.
Cool. Is there anything special I need to do for the advantage thing, or do I just? Like, roll?
So to my knowledge, if you press shift, it should activate advantage.
Okay. We'll see if this works. Ah, I see. It is
Yeah.
green.
Yes. Green, go. Yeah, so you guys watch as this zombie, like, pops its head up. Your arrow does strike extremely true. Oh, damn.
Holy shit. 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead and roll some damage. 8
Nice.
piercing. As your arrow does strike true, you do notice it takes the full amount of damage.
Perfect. Beautiful. We love that.
Yeah, and then we'll jump to the top of the initiative. Oh, I can go ahead and just for ease. But there you guys go, because you would have moved back during that time. So Uthnia, it is your turn. The zombie is slowly rising out of bed. Looks like it's gonna have to use half of its movement to get fully up.
That's what it feels like every day in the morning, dude. Off my movement's used up. Just getting out of
Yeah.
bed. The zombie's a mood.
Very true.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna spend our turn moving this big guy. He's too freaking heavy.
He's thick. Just stand in front of him, you're fine.
A lot of effort. I'm not standing in front of him. I'm not crazy.
You're gonna use him as fucking collateral damage?
Yeah. But you don't know that in character.
I mean, I think I'll find out since I'm right next to you.
It will be
No.
obvious. Like, wow. Not really anywhere you can really move from once you hit the wall.
I'm an arcane user. Why would I go to the front?
That is
Yeah, but you have an unconscious friend.
Oh,
What?
that's a
What is
nice
it?
turn.
Sorry, unconscious ally?
Yeah. But
There we go.
Uthnir, it is your turn to shake this beast up. Well, undead. It's not really a beast.
Let's do some shit.
Yeah. Well, with some more radiant fun. I'll extend my hand out and cast Sacred Flame.
You can go ahead and roll your damage, because technically, he is still prone.
Cool.
So last time I checked, I think
That's
prone
a
does-
full 8. That's a full 8.
Yeah, does prone... Oh no, prone does not give disadvantage on dex checks. Or dex saves. I'm thinking of unconscious. He's not unconscious. So let me roll really quickly for him. He still fails.
Hey.
Oh lordy.
8 radiant? It looks like he takes the... Oh my god. Plus...
He takes God? Oh my god, what?
Minus 8. I did minus 83. I killed him instantly.
Woo!
Wait,
Well,
oh
I
my
guess
god.
now we know that his health is that high.
I actually turned into the stream, so
I mean, yeah, his hit points don't... I mean, you can see it.
I
Oh,
won't
I
say
was just
anything
playing
then.
at the game. I wasn't playing at the stream.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like he took the full brunt of that damage. Anything else on your turn?
No, nothing else.
Okay. Next up is Kaiser. Kaiser, I need a DC 12 Constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
Yes. As you passed. You are immune to this effect now. There is an aura of... I guess the best way to say it is like a plague. Little smoky tendrils are coming off of it. I'm gonna pick a different color really quickly because I realize how much that blends into the surroundings. We're gonna just do like red. So anyone that starts their turn in this red aura will have to do a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, I'm immune to disease.
This is poison.
Oh,
Yeah. But you're fine. You passed.
maybe if you told me earlier, I would not be standing here.
But you're immune to it now for 24 hours. But
Let's see.
it is your turn.
I would like to cast Divine Favor.
Okay, that's a bonus action. Let me double check really quickly because I've never seen anyone use Divine Favor. So yeah,
Oh,
you'll
it's
deal 1d4 radiant damage on every hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'd like to use my trusty whip.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and go for a whip attack. A 24 will hit.
So they do it 3 times again.
No, you'll just roll the whip damage. The 1d4 plus whatever. Yeah, so you'll click on where you just rolled the +5, you'll click the number right next to you, then do the 1d4 plus 3. Okay. And then you'll roll an additional 1d4. And this is radiant.
1d4 plus 3 again.
No, this is just 1d4.
Oh, okay, wait. D4. Like a regular D4?
Oh, yep, a regular d4.
Hey, it's Tomas.
Hello.
Yay.
Are you alive?
Alright, so 1 radiant. Yeah, they're still alive. Okay, and then if you want to Divine Smite, burning another spell slot, that's when you would roll the 3d8.
3D.
8.
It was like finding everything. I'm so lost.
You're fine, you're fine. This is a learning curve for everyone. So 8. Roll it 2 more times. Oh, perfect. So 6 plus 1 plus 8 plus 12 is 27. So yeah, you have dealt 27 points of damage to this zombie. Tomas, whenever you get in, if you just want to select your character, then roll an initiative.
You got it.
Yeah.
Initiative.
Yeah, so you've used your bonus action, you've used your action, anything else on your turn. You can move still. Kaiser, do you want to move? Or end your turn?
Oh, I thought it was over. You're asking Tomas.
Oh, no, I was asking Tomas to do something else. So yeah, you can either move or just end your turn.
Can I stand on whatever this is? I think it's a drawer? Or, no, that's a wardrobe.
Yeah, you can move back when you're fine. No,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
a
gonna move
table.
back.
Yeah, alright. Yeah.
I'm at the table.
Alright, you end your turn?
Yes.
Alright, Hanar.
Well, yeah, I'm just gonna keep shooting arrows because there's no way that I'm dealing with that
Okay.
up close. We're not
Roll
making
to
this up
hit.
close and personal. Oh.
A 10 is going to hit.
Oh
It's
my
a
God.
zombie.
It's squishy, fleshy. 8 damage
points
again.
of piercing. Alright, the zombie did not like that.
Ignore me. You do not see me. It's just an arrow hitting you.
Yes.
He's not smart.
Anything else on your turn?
Nope, that is it.
Alright. Cassandra, you guys don't know her name yet. She is going to... Let me look at her sheet. Yeah, she doesn't have any access to magic, at this point. So yeah,
He's gonna use panic.
yeah. Fide, would you have helped her up? I'm assuming you would have.
Yeah, I've helped her up and moved her to this area.
Okay. Did you tell her anything, like, to stay here or, like, don't move?
Yeah, at the point where we weren't speaking, so I just kind of like put my hand in front of her, like, just, like stay here.
Oh, okay. So yeah, she will use her action to take the dodge action. This zombie's gonna move. I'm gonna roll a 1d4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I'll roll a 1d6. There's 6 of you guys. 4. Okay. This zombie will use half of its movement to crawl over the bed. And then wabam. Move in front of Demetrios, who is beginning to wake up. But it is going to make its attack against Fide, as it doesn't know Demetrios is up yet. So it still thinks Demetrios is maybe dead.
Okay.
It is going to roll 2 attacks against you.
Okay.
The first one is 11 plus 5, so 16.
My AC is 16.
So it will hit. And the second one is going to miss, as a 4 plus 5 makes 9. You are going to take 1d6. And then... Is there a save against this? There's not. So you're going to take 8 points of bludgeoning.
Fun.
And you're going to take 9 points of necrotic.
What the fuck?
Yes.
Okay, I'm very much so bloodied now.
Okay. Go ahead and roll me. So that was what? How much damage did I just do?
You dealt 17 damage to me just now.
17. So 17 cut in half is... Okay, so yeah, you just need to do a DC 10 Constitution saving throw, I think, to maintain your spell. If protection from good and evil is con. Which I think it is a concentration. So yeah, you hold on to your spell. You don't lose concentration, which is very good. Go ahead, and that's its attack. It's that's all it can do. It is your turn. Go ahead and give me another Constitution saving throw. As you start your turn in its little thing.
Okay.
You pass. You are immune to the effects of poison now from it.
Brilliant. Awesome. Okay, so it's now my turn?
Yes.
Okay. I'd like to cast Moonbeam.
Okay. Wow, you're really going hard. My poor little
This thing doesn't look
zombie.
like it's something to fuck around with.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of health.
Let me go ahead and find... did I not add that template?
Just so you know, Moonbeam is a concentration spell.
Oh, yeah, so yeah, you will lose concentration over, protection from good and evil. But you might deal enough damage to kill it. I'll leave it to you, though. And
Shit.
Moonbeam is very big.
I mean, it's a 2x2 square.
Yeah. And I will give you control over the Moonbeam.
Ah, shit. Oh, I don't know anymore now.
But
This
to be
concentration, okay.
to be fair, it did just make its turn, so like everyone will have a chance to go at it.
Yeah.
Okay, then maybe I won't do that then. Okay.
Okay, I'll delete it. I don't
Okay.
think-
I'll cast Toll the Dead at it.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw, I'm assuming?
Yep, 13.
Alright. It's not very wise. Got a -1.
Wait, you can get negatives in this game?
Yeah. And did you do it for it already? Yeah, you did. So 4. As you cast the spell, it does hurt it, but not as much as you thought. As you figure out, it is resistant to necrotic damage.
Okay. Then I'd like to use a healing word on myself.
Okay. Well, damn. Let me real quick. Fight the
As a
camera.
bonus
Wait.
action. So
I
yeah,
just
don't worry.
thought of something.
Turn the blood on. Turn the blood off. I remembered.
Okay. And I'll stay here in front of the girl, and if the zombie tries to make an attack towards her, I'll jump in front and take the brunt of the damage.
Oh, okay. Uthnir, give me a Constitution saving throw, DC 12.
Yep. Here we go, and oh, I passed. Hey,
Yeah,
look at
you
that.
guys are doing very well against this poison.
That's good.
I feel I really should have just used its other attack and probably hurt you all, but it's fine. My little guy's gonna die.
No. No need for that. No need for
No,
that.
no, no. I will first use my bonus action to radiate my healing light and spend and use 2d6 to heal Fide.
Okay.
Whoop. So 7 points of healing for you.
There you go. Fight you regain 7 points of healing. Does this light like feel like anything or? Yeah. How does Five feel when he's healed by this magical light of yours?
I'd say at first it's a little chilling, but then it sort of has this weird comfort feel as it slowly heals you. But but like for some reason, it just always gives a little chill of a surprise at first.
Okay. I'll have to just, for right now, turn off your guys' cameras, because I'll have to fix them.
I was gonna mention it's like the camera stuff's gonna have to get fixed.
Yeah.
Oh, lordy.
Damn, look at
I
that.
moved near apparently. Let's go.
Yes.
And
So wait, did I get healed for 6 damage?
you got healed for 7.
7.
Oh, Pog, let's go.
Yep.
Thank you, buddy.
I'm a healer. What can I say?
Oh, you're a healer?
Yes, that's why I want to learn from you.
You never said that.
Well, I was a bit embarrassed. I wanted to be friends first. I didn't want to ask you outright flat. Thought it would come up eventually. I'm a little shy sometimes.
You shy? Bullshit.
Oh!
Not Uthnir. Not Uthnir.
Any actions from Uthnir?
Yes, as this radiant energy starts to well up in my left hand. It glows white, but also has sort of wisps of black as I fire a guiding bolt at the zombie.
My fucking god. Leave my zombie alone.
Bad zombie.
Guys are going in on my fucking zombie.
So
No,
that's
11 will hit.
for 13 in radiant.
The zombie is still up. Barely. Any movement from you?
I think sticking behind Dimmy's the best. It looks like he's about to wake up. Come on, buddy. Finish it off for us.
Yes. And Demetrios, you do finally awaken. Your memories are a little bit hazy right now, but there is a undead creature just standing above you. You're currently prone, and I need a Constitution saving throw. You need to beat a 12. You beat it. So yeah, you are not poisoned, and you are free to act however you wish. You are muted though.
Oh my days.
Makes sense. Okay then. So, how is this zombie looking?
The zombie is not looking good. If we had a, he's pulling up to like Death's Avenue, like not really near Death's house, but very very close. Very 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 much bloodied. Very bad.
Okay, I mean, if he's still not in Death, if he's just in Death's Avenues, and yeah, Demetrius is kind of pissed because his mind has been fucked with. Who knows what is going on? It's like 4 people
so
here,
much.
and they haven't been able to kill a single zombie. Okay,
He's such an asshole.
You're gonna get up, Dimmy?
Yeah, you're gonna stand.
he'll get. He'll get up
Cool.
as he gets up. He'll I'll just look at this creature and close his eyes, and when he opens them again, they normally his eyes are kind of brownish, but when he opens them again now, they become red. And you see how his hands begin to expand in a weird way. You see his fingers enlarge and become pointy by the end, with black tendrils going up and down his hands, and who knows how further up his arms, because, well, you cannot see them. And yep, he's just gonna immediately just attack this creature with a reckless savagery that you guys
I would
seeing
say
how
Guiding Bolt gives you advantage, just to let you know.
Yeah.
I'll still use it because that would only give me advantage on my first attack.
Okay.
So
I just want it to be nice.
oh no, it's the also Dimitrios when he's raging, he's almost always gonna, do
Reckless?
reckless.
Damn.
Yes. Oh, 14, that might even miss with advantage.
A 14
It
hits. It's a zombie, you guys.
Okay.
Calm down. 6 slashing.
Take 6 damage.
Looks like that dealt like half of its remaining hit points.
I'll attack again
It's
with my other claw.
Life, I should say.
And
22 will
to
hit. How do you finish it off?
Dimitrios kind of just, he just looks at the zombie. You just see him, like, literally throw his hand at him at its chest, and it seems to go in. And then you see him throw his other hand into the chest, and it goes in. And then he just rips it out, and you just see, like, his intestines and everything just drop to the ground as Dimitrios just rips his chest open. And, yeah, his hands are all bloody, and he's gonna start being like... And he's gonna look at Fight, who's right next to him with his bloody hands, and tell him, "I told you you wouldn't be able to handle my fisticuffs."
Yeah. Fight, as you do look at Demetrios's claws, they kind of look like the same markings, like if you you're looking at them, that this woman has like along her body.
Okay.
But yeah, you guys are out of initiative.
Yay!
You guys want? Here you guys go.
What?
I clicked
You gave
it
us
and nothing
walking
happened.
sounds? Oh!
Ah.
Let's go! Oh, it's the end of the session now, isn't it? Oh,
No, it's not
that
yet.
sounds
Yeah,
like-
it'll play
Oh.
again in a few minutes. Don't worry.
Oh,
Yes.
I was like,
No.
oh, what a cool end.
Yeah, I guess Dimitrios, he'll just kind of look at the zombie and be like, "How long does it take 4 people to kill a single zombie?"
You were
don't know.
unconscious most of the match.
How long does it take for you to harm an
Exactly!
innocent civilian?
He was unconscious most of the time.
Yet these
He
claw
woke up
markings
and
seem
it's-
to resemble those of which you own. What happened while you were gone? And why did we find you looming over this woman with a ghost possessing you?
And how did you even get up here in the first place?
God. No, for a couple of people who needed me to just finish a single zombie, I have a lot of attitude right now. I'll
Demetrios,
be...
if you want, you can do an intelligence check to see if you can recall what has happened within the last... it's probably been about 9 to 10 hours.
I thought it's been like a
Okay.
day since we took a long rest.
No. The long rest is only 8 hours. 14. Okay, so we're gonna do a little rewind. Demetrios, you were on your way with your compatriots to the kitchen when your vision began to waver. Standing before you was a suit of armor that reached inside of your heart and just gave it a good little squeeze. You were aware of everything that was happening as this being led you upstairs, led you into this room with this young lady who was sleeping in another room, but she was asleep on the floor of this room, and you kind of just you stood there for approximately 8 hours. About 8 hours and like 45 minutes to when your friends began to come upstairs. Well, no, they were going downstairs. They were doing the seance at this point. You began to enter a rage and go ham on her. You remember that you do your stress score did decrease by 1 because you technically had a long rest. It just wasn't the best long rest that you could ask for.
Okay. Just will kind of look at them and be like, huh. A ghost of this house decided to take out the most capable and powerful of our group. It took over my body and brought me up here to watch over this woman. I was basically just standing here for a couple of hours, and I don't know what you are up to, but certainly I was forced to attack her. I can only imagine you did something to trigger this event.
Not possible. We arrived here, and by the time we got here, you just passed out as soon as we opened the door and entered. So nothing
Yeah.
that we did triggered anything.
I doubt it. I
When,
mean, what were you doing before that?
yeah, when did you say that you attacked?
You would know it would have been like barely. It's been like roughly like 5-ish minutes. Like this is very
5-ish.
recent.
So it's upon communing with Lady Silvera that triggered
Oh,
it.
so that's what
Possibly.
you did. So I was right. You did trigger it. How surprising. It's okay. I forgive you.
Insight check.
Go ahead. I will say this young lady does look deathly afraid of Demetrios. She's not to like where she's like panicking, like she's hearing what he's saying, and I will go ahead and roll to see how well she takes this. That's cocked. Okay, we'll roll again. She got a 17 on the die. Let me check what her wisdom modifier is. A +1. Okay, so an 18. So she's hearing everything and she's calming down. She's like, okay, this makes sense. This person, it's not this person who attacked me. It's the person who was possessing this person was attacking me, trying to murder me.
I mean, I guess you guys have been able to keep yourselves alive without me for the past day, so... Congratulations are in order. I imagine it must have been hard. Were you able to evict the chimney witch?
Yes, the Jiminy Witch was of no issue, no concern. We spoke to Lady Silver again, and she has now instructed us to go to the tower to evict Leaper.
Okay, and you, and Dimitrios is gonna look at the panicked woman who he attacked and just doesn't seem to feel at all guilty. I assume that you are the one who hired us.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll because she's not fully there yet. A 14. She's like pressed up against Fide right now, like using Fide's pretty much her shield. She kind of like leans her head over just ever so enough that you can see her head nod yes.
Okay then. I'm glad you're still alive.
And she pulls her head back. She almost died.
Oh no.
She had 2 fails, and I was about to roll right when I heard spare the 9. Let's just see really quickly. I rolled a 3, she would have died.
Oh, days. Thank God I fucking caught that then.
Wait, I just noticed. Where did everybody go on this stream?
On the
Uh,
oh, I had to hide everyone. I'll fix the cameras probably the next time. It's very hard to fix them on stream and try to run a session at the same time.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Yeah, especially because we're ending soonish.
Oh.
Not super soon. You guys still have some time. As you guys clear this room, this room feels different. I mean, this entire house feels different. Everyone can give me either an intelligence check or a religion check. And Fight, if you want to use your book, you could. Well, goddamn, you don't need your book. Fight has probably encountered. Oh my god!
Heyo!
Hey, me and you. Yes, Heather.
Hey, hey,
Net
hey.
a 20. A net
Net
a 20.
20.
What's that? What's that? It's a
Let's see
net
something.
a 20.
Kaiser, do you want to try?
No, because 1, I'm stupid. And 2, my religion is just 1.
Yeah, that is. You're not very religious. That's why you're probably in Order of the Crown. So Fide,
It's the divine magic, but nope. No, I'm not religious.
yeah, Fide and Hanar. You can tell with like the way the house is reacting. This house is awake.
Good morning,
Yummy.
house. Did you sleep well?
Wakey, wakey.
Both of you would know this is not good, as the ghost who inhabits this house, if there is, you know, an undead body, might be able to possess it. So that little suit of armor that walks around could here soon be a true issue for you.
Yep.
It is what it is.
I guess so. I guess that's one way to look at it. Damn.
It's the future party's issues.
That's a problem for tomorrow's me, not today's me.
Yes,
Exactly.
but right now everything is calm-ish.
Before the storm.
What are you guys doing right now?
Maybe we'll offer Cassandra some rest to gather herself and to collect herself, and I can treat her wounds properly before we start asking her questions about the house and everything in general.
Okay.
And so this just gives her a chance of short rest.
Yeah, you guys will definitely be able to short rest. Which room would you like to put her in?
Let's put her in the room we were all in before.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just grab you guys. I almost grabbed the zombie.
Am
You can't move
am I
through
able?
it. Yes.
Am I able to collect the arrows that I fired at the zombie,
So
or are they broken?
go
Gone.
ahead
Destroyed.
and roll a survival check.
Survival check. Okay.
I'm gonna sleep on this couch.
Yeah. I'm gonna move her onto the bed,
Okay.
and I'll be standing watch by the side. And whenever there's time, I'd like to lock the door to the room.
You got it. With an 18, I'm going to go ahead and say that you do recover both of your arrows.
Yay! Thank you.
Yes. I'll go ahead and let you know. So whenever you do a survival check, if you roll over 15, as long as you didn't shoot more than 5 times, you'll recover all your arrows. Less than 15, we'll worry about that later. Yes. So yeah, you guys all move into this room. Pretty much bunker down, allowing her to have enough rest. We'll go ahead and remove because I'm sure a minute's gonna pass.
I'm also gonna take a long rest because I need to recover all my.
Yo, you
stuff.
can't take a long rest. I got some bad news for you there. You'll have to wait
Won't that be?
a lot more
I won't be able to
hours.
see my spells.
You don't. Well, no. At level 3, you can instead of using your channel divinity, you can forego your channel divinity to restore 1 spell slot. But then
I mean, all my spell slots use at least 2.
no, all your spell slots use 1. You should have 1 spell slot left over. So each spell uses 1 slot.
Oh,
Yeah.
I used all 3 by accident then.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You're fine. This is a little super learning. Paladins are not an easy first class.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, fighter is typically what people suggest, but we're working.
Oh yeah, fighter is dead easy. My first one in the homebrew One Piece campaign, fucking fighter. Oh bro, even now it's so fucking busted.
Yeah, see. But yeah, so yeah, you have 1 spell slot, and you could expend your divine, your channel divinity and regain 1.
So can I take a short rest after this?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use that so I can get 1 slot back, and then I'll take a short rest so I get to use Channel Divinity again.
Yep. That is how
Okay.
you abuse that.
Okay. So are we all
Alright.
short resting?
Yeah, you can also.
Okay.
To my knowledge, I think clerics have the same ability.
To do what exactly?
Do you get your channel? Yeah, you do get your channel divinity back on a short rest. To my knowledge, you should have the
Yes.
ability, since you have not used your channel divinity, it should be called. You don't have it active on your character sheet. I will activate it for you. It is called harness. Harness something. Harness divine power. So if you refresh your page, you'll see down in your bonus actions, once per day, you can convert your channel divinity into a spell slot. And then if you take a short rest right after it, you'll get your channel divinity back. It's a way for you guys to like cheat the system.
So let me, I've refreshed it just now. It's loading. So it'll be in spells, is it?
It'll be under actions, and then under bonus actions, and then you'll just click it to if you want to use it.
Actions, bonus action.
Yep.
You can expend a use of your channel to fill your spells. As a bonus action, you regain 1 expended channel. Oh,
Yeah. So as
but
long
that's
as
after every. Okay.
So yeah, you'll get it back after you finish a long rest, but you can short rest to get your channel divinity back. Because your channel divinity refreshes on a short rest.
Okay. So does that mean?
So you just
So how many spell slots do I gain back then?
you gain back 1 level 1 spell slot.
Sure, I'll use it then. Why
Yeah.
not? I don't see why not.
Yeah, and then you can roll your hit dice if you need them.
It's okay. I'm only missing 3 health. I shouldn't need to roll a hit die.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll a medicine check. You could probably ask the others if anyone's like proficient in medicine. I don't know if anyone here is proficient in medicine. They could help you.
I mean, I can just take 20 and then that's it. Then I
so-
don't even need to worry about the roll.
You know what? You could also do something really cool to yourself. You can give yourself guidance whenever you have to make a check.
Oh shit! I could do that. You sure? Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, because you'll need 2 to like patch up all of her wounds. So yeah, roll a 1d4 and see if you get 2. You got 2. Yeah, you were able to tend to all of her wounds, patching them up successfully. She's ever so thankful. She has not spoken at this time. her eyes every once in a while will dart over to Demetrios. But every time she does it, she seems less and less like worried. And you are free to ask her any questions that you might have.
So, okay. How are you feeling?
Let's roll a check. A 5? Okay. I'm alive.
Glad to hear that. That's the first thing.
I thought you were gonna give her a girl voice.
My voice doesn't go deep enough for me to do a girl. Hold on.
You mean high enough?
Like,
What?
High enough. Yeah, my voice is too deep to reach high. I don't know.
Hi there, how's it going?
Oh, hi.
Oh, yeah.
I'm alive.
You guys all seem so forced. I don't want her to have a forced voice. I've been
Excuse me, I'll have you know
taking.
the most natural of natural voices.
I've been
Like, just
training.
think of doing like a customer service voice. I find you tend to like go higher in pitch. People mostly do.
You guys ready for my customer service voice?
Oh boy.
Hey, how are you?
There you go. Yeah, higher pitch.
Yeah. Mhm.
Oh god, it hurts. You guys want
That's
to
really nice.
sound like that? Okay, yeah. Hi. I'm not destroyed
you're
over
the DM.
everything. My life isn't completely ruined.
Oh.
At least it's not completely.
Yeah.
Lovely. So I slowly start going into a bitchy tone when I go into my customer service. So she starts coming off bitchy, just ignore it.
Yeah, I don't blame her. She almost fucking died.
How can I assist you, I guess?
More of how can we assist you? We'd like to learn a lot more about this house and the choices you made to purchase such a house.
Well, I did not know the house was... I knew the house was haunted, but I didn't know it was, like, cursed, I have to say. That there's a difference between, oh, this is haunted, and this is probably cursed.
Yeah, you know, one of them's life-threatening and one of them just a ghost under the bed. You know, it's just, you know,
Yes.
potato.
Well, this house, once used to be a castle. It was owned by Lady Mara, Silvra, and Dalk Doranzo. And, Lord Cordon Silvra. The dates on the paperwork were unknown. I guess after a bit of time, something must have happened here. You guys can kind of piece what might have happened. Someone went on a homicidal killing spree. Yes, the house eventually came into possession of the Halverst family. The husband's name was Lauren. The mother's name was Theodora. I assume they passed away, and then the house has just been for sale. The person who sold me the house just said they died, sadly, peacefully in their sleep. From your nightmare fight, you probably know it was not peacefully.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You probably didn't die peacefully.
Yeah, it was a great steal. I mean, this is a wonderful house, and it'll make for a great, like, sanctuary one day. Yeah, it was only, like, 150 gold.
100. That is quite the steal.
That is. I couldn't pass it up, but I guess I should have, because I almost died
Yeah.
for it.
Never
Dude,
buy
you did.
cheap. When will people learn this?
Well, I don't come from money, so.
Clearly.
Demetrios not earning brownie points.
No, Demetrius is going on everyone's bad books.
Mitchell doesn't want brownie points.
Just digging himself a hole.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll something really quickly.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
she does not look happy with Demetrius. She rolled a 5. I'm pretty sure her deception is that she's trying to like fake a smile. Let me see. She's got
She's
a
frowning
negative
at you.
1 to charisma, so she got a 4.
Just a frown. A really upset frown at you.
She is not hiding her disdain to you very well.
Like it's a contorted smile. It's a smile at the same time, not a smile.
Yeah, everyone can see this. She's thinking she's doing so well at hiding it.
She's not
It's
gonna do
weird.
well.
Demetrius looks kind of pleased that she's pissed at him. Like you can get that he gets a little satisfaction out of it.
What the fuck?
Demetrius is kinky.
Dude, man's an asshole.
No, you see, you're the weird one, Ro.
Hey, look, I told you, you give off that vibe where it's like, yeah, I'm gonna call you all these mean names, and I'm gonna like it.
I don't.
The
I don't
great
think-
king.
Yeah,
I don't think
you've a
that's you.
degrader.
Yep.
No, I definitely don't have a degrading.
Hey, this got weird fast. I was just being mean to a lady, and now look at now look how we ended up. Just go on.
Always being
all
mean to
mad
you,
at
and you're calling
you.
me hot. This makes no sense.
But yeah,
As I sit here playing with my titty mouse pad.
oh, for a second, I thought you were gonna talk about that finger. Whew.
Finger. Oh, the finger!
Yeah, I was like, please don't bring the finger out. That's
I
not
mean,
gonna be good for her
I'm rolling with
mentally.
mine.
You weren't here? Yeah.
Hanar still has that. It'd
Yeah, let's not pull that out for this poor young lady.
be hilarious, though.
Don't pull anything out in front of this lady, please, guys.
Don't worry, I doubt I'm gonna pull something out. My character is the same as me. Does not like women.
Oh!
Crazy.
Nice.
But yes, she answers those questions for you.
Oh, are you supposed to ask questions for her?
Yeah, you guys said you were gonna ask her well, Fight said he was gonna ask her questions.
Yeah. Do you have any questions for us?
How much longer is this gonna take?
10 days. Oh wait, no, by now it's like 9.
Definitely
Well,
not.
you've hired us for
today.
9 days in total at this point now.
Okay.
And we've managed to evict one of the ghosts that are here and used a Ouija board to converse with the previous owner of the house, Lady Silver, from what I'm gathering. And we've been directed to go to the tower next. However, whether you join us or we assign someone to stay with you and watch over you is your call. However, we may need to bring you along since it seems these creatures are a lot more troublesome than we first originally thought so.
Are you seriously saying we take this lady along with us to evict ghosts from her house?
I do
mean-
have to agree there. We could just lock me in this room.
Thank
And
you.
what's
He
the
doesn't like me. That's how you know I'm right.
What are we meant to do though if another
Well,
ghost is to appear and attack you?
Lock her in this
And you-
room, much safer than bring her. And here, there's a possibility she'll be okay. If we bring her to us, we're literally bringing her to danger. To what? So we can she can get killed, or we can get distracted trying to save her.
As you say that, Uthnir, right next to you, one of the drawers like open up on the
Yeah, see,
dresser.
exactly. They can go through walls. Like, locking her in a room seems very, very bad.
Yeah, these are not typical ghosts that will always possess people, and it seems like there's a ghost in particular, this chain of suit or armor, that may or may not want to protect us / kill Cassandra. So I very much
She
so
does
do
want
advise we
to
bring her
come.
along, so at least we have a chance of being proactive in that matter and making sure that she is protected, and that she
That is
won't be
such a
stuck.
stupid idea. And she
And
agrees with me, so
yet you suggest she's to stay here unarmed, unable to fight back, and if a ghost is to
Yeah.
appear, then she just accepts her fate.
yeah, that sounds good to me.
No, I'll watch over her then,
But
and none of you have to
what do
worry
you
about it.
think? So the person that was hired here to help us evict the ghost is gonna stand here uselessly to guard her when she herself says she'll be okay.
After
She will.
seeing that dress up, I might just travel with you. I'll just stay in the far back, and if anyone has like a shield I could hold, maybe that'll help me.
You're trained to use a shield.
I just assume you just hold it in front of you.
I mean, not according to D&D rules. No, you don't.
Thankfully, if she does have proficiency in shields.
Okay, that's what I was going for. Okay, then. I'm not gonna waste my time trying to save her if she gets herself in trouble.
That's fine. You'll be taking the bruit of the force from all the attacks anyways, since you seem to be our tank. And I'm at the back anyways, doing the healing and attacking from a distance. So at least at that point, we can ensure that I can make sure that she doesn't take any damage, or assure that she doesn't take any aggravation.
Well, speaking of healing, I do possess some divine gifts.
Brilliant. Exactly.
I'm not sure where it comes from, but I can cure and empower people, just not a lot.
Okay, that's perfectly fine.
I'm also really good at giving people guidance. I might know
Perfect,
something
then.
else, but I don't know that I know that magic yet.
You're fine. You're fine, love.
My name is
And now this just get
Sandra.
inappropriate and creepy.
Okay. So, have we all taken our short rest now?
Yeah, you all have taken your short rest, and
Alright then, should we make a move towards the tower then and evict the Leaper?
yeah, you guys can do that as we'll pick up next session, but you guys all have reached level 4.
Oh shit!
Oh!
Yay!
Yeah,
What do we get?
ability score increase. For some people, if they're not multi-classing.
Okay.
Let's just say
Epic.
you guys will need this, because it only gets worse from here.
Lovely!
Demetrius is doing great. Demetrius is like, I just woke up and killed the zombie. It isn't that hard, you guys.
I mean, you did 12 damage. It's crazy.
Demetrius doesn't. Hey,
I
Demetrius
did
just
more
woke up
damage than
and
you did.
finished the job.
I was so ready to do an execution and then you woke up.
I mean, guys, you don't know that. Like, you can. We know this, but in
that.
character, Demetrius doesn't have to care about that because in character
Oh,
we
thank
don't
God
know
you own
about
all the
that.
books. I can just pick the lucky feat from here.
Oh wow,
Okay.
someone said I'm never rolling that once again.
I mean, dude, it's the only ever feat I ever go for when I get to level 4, because it's the best one.
Now we are rolling hit points, so everyone.
Oh,
Here we are.
We are?
wait, what?
We should. No, I think I decided not to at the very end. Never mind. I was gonna make everyone roll for hit points, but no.
Yeah, I was
no,
gonna
no.
say,
I
because
can try.
You can
I'm pretty
take
sure it's
fixed.
fixed.
Hey, you can take fixed.
Okay. Thank
I
God I'm at
also know
35 health
what's
now.
happening.
Yeah, everyone's hit points
Okay.
should update correctly. Let me just jump character sheets.
Okay. Well, I'll be dashing off now because I've got a stream to start, and I've got people as well who are going to be joining me for some Mario Kart. Lovely playing with you lads, and thank you so much for hosting. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later then.
Yes, you can sneak away,
Nice.
especially since there's no stream currently. None of your images are being shared. Besides 2.
Okay.
Oh no. But
Okay,
yeah.
epic. Alright, see you guys later.
Yes. Bye bye. But yes. We're gonna go ahead and just switch to the ending stream. Not me clicking the wrong thing.
You're doing great.
It's this fucking pop-out window's now annoying. Never mind, we're not gonna use that because I just realized that my audio's not on the ending screen. It's crazy. So, we're going to raid. Who's playing Dungeons and Dragons right now? We're gonna turn the scary volume off. I'm tired of that bitch screaming in my fucking ear. Let's see. Who is streaming? Let's make sure they speak English, because I don't understand many other languages. I like how it's set to speaking English and it still is bringing up, like, Russian.
Maybe because they're multilingual.
Oh, true. These people look interesting. Let me just make sure there's no other VTubers. There is one VTuber, but they have a lot of people watching right now. So we're gonna pick someone who's a little bit on the lesser end. So, thank you for all who watched. Make sure you guys stop by on Fridays to... God damn it, it's the wrong raid command. Yes, stop by on Fridays to see our 2 main players. My brain's not working. God, what the fuck is your names? Jay and Tomas. I forgot your real life names now. And then make sure you...
I'm nice.
Oh my god.
Promise. There, I'm so likable. I'm nice to everybody over there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a completely different character. You guys will see polar opposites.
Yeah, actually, it is. It literally is.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then always check out us on Saturdays here. We're slowly going to start every session probably moving closer to the midnight. We stream on Fridays, 7:30 CST PM. And then Saturdays, we stream at 8 p.m. CST. For now, we're going to bid you all a fare thee well. My actors, that's what we're switching to make it easier for me. Yes, let's all say goodbye. Just do whatever you want.
Goodbye.
Adios.
Bye.
No.
Bye.
I don't know why I said that with an accent. That's my name. That's my real language.
I don't know either. I was very confused. But yes, bye. Stream
I would say my